Caution, this is not a test. This is a message from the Tarkov emergency alert system. Serious threats have been identified in the area. Everyone is advised to seek shelter and stay away from windows. Lock your doors and protect yourself. Private, military contractors have been deployed and it is unsafe to travel to or near the Ultra Mall, Tarkov Sanatorium, Priozesk Natural Woods Reserve, Tarkov Industrial Port of Customs or the Federal State Reserve Agency base. Stand by for further information. Good luck and Godspeed. This is not a test.
Hi, everyone. What is going on? Hey, how are you all?
How's it going there, bud?
What's up? Hi,
God.
guys.
That was so Canadian.
Welcome.
How's it going, Larry?
I know it. Hey there, bud.
It really was.
I mean, that's who I am, though. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even put it on. It's just me.
Guys, welcome to the season 4 of the Evasion GG streamer battles. Today, we have for you the beautiful Group C. I'm super excited about this. I am joined today by the amazing Chad himself, Grumbles A, and
what's up, buds? How's it going?
Nixia. Welcome.
Nixia?
Sorry.
The amazing Nixia? No, you just do everything with an upward inflection. It's like, Nixia? She's amazing? Yeah, they say that's accurate. Okay. I'll take it.
Well, I mean, after hanging out in your chat and hearing about this hot dog suit that you're going to be wearing tonight, I was kind of, curious.
We don't need to talk about that. We don't need to talk about that. No.
I think that's all we need to talk about.
No,
but guys,
no.
Oh, I am super excited about today. We have an amazing Group C stage. Some amazing competitors today. I mean, let's take a look at our Group C. We've got Razzle Diz. I've competed against Razzle in the past. This man is a machine. He was our Season 2 champion, and then he came back Season 3 to defend it. He puts up numbers. He knows how to play this game. It is absolutely amazing. Then we have the Miss Lizard, I Capitalize, and Cadences. Now, a couple of these I've never actually got to watch myself. Have either one of you, Nixia, I'll start with you. Have you checked out any of these competitors today?
I've watched Miss Lizard before. She is bonkers. I've never heard of Cadences until I saw him in the bracket, so I'm kind of excited to see. And I've definitely watched Razzle Diz before too. He's nuts. He's actually killed me on labs a couple times, but We don't need to talk about that. So, yeah.
Now, what about you, Grumbles? Have you watched any of these competitors? Do you have any interactions with them?
I have seen the Miss Lizard before. I've watched the gameplay. I'm impressed by the gameplay. So I'm excited today for the gameplay. And I've heard of Razzle, but I've never watched. As for the other two, I've never heard of them until today. So I'm really excited. My favorite part about casting for these is always getting to check out new Tarkov content.
Yeah, and these competitors, I mean, they've all been selected for one reason or another, whether it's their amazing personalities, their amazing gameplay. They all know this game. They all know how to compete in it, whether this is their first time competing in a Tarkov tournament or it's their third or fourth time competing in a Tarkov tournament. They know what to do. So I'm very interested today because of the different map selections and the different competitors' favorite maps. Because we do, from what I can see here, each of these competitors likes a different map, except for Razzle and Miss Lizard. They both enjoy Shoreline as their favorite maps. Do you think that's going to come into play later on when we get into Shoreline, them having that map knowledge maybe over the other competitors? Grumbles, you go ahead and let me know what you think, buddy.
Yeah, sure. I didn't want to step on toes.
You're good.
Yeah. It's a far cry from yesterday where everybody's favorite map just happened to be Shoreline. And we definitely saw some big runs on Shoreline yesterday. So, I mean, we might see some huge runs right off the start here. I don't know. But, I mean, either way, I'm excited to see what happens. You know?
Now Capitalize stated that Capitalize's favorite map is Labs, and that's going to be our first map today, is Labs. Now, Miss Nixie, do you think that Labs is going to, because it isn't offline, it's solo, you're just trying to get as much experience as you can on it, do you think because of the knowledge of Labs and maybe knowing how the raiders are going to spawn, do you think that's going to give iCapitalize an advantage here?
Definitely, but I feel like he probably mostly goes for PvP. I'm sure he does farm raiders, but I've seen Lizard and Razzle hang on Labs too. So I think it's gonna be a pretty spicy raid.
Exactly.
I think it could be anybody's thing.
It really could, and I've definitely played with Razzle on Labs. We've run around that map. He knows what he's doing, so definitely not going to count him out on that map. Before we get into too much today, guys, I want to remind everybody, if you are enjoying the battles, if you like this and you want to be a part of it in the future, make sure you guys go over to the Evasion website, www.evasion.gg. Head over to the website. There's amazing information about the Season 4 battles. There's amazing information about the teams, the competitive teams. And it's also a great place to check anything that you might need to know, any of the rule sets, what they may be playing each and every day. It also keeps you informed of when the tournaments are actually taking place. So as you can see, Season 4 is taking place between February 12th through the 28th. EU will be in March 12th through the 28th. And OCE is April 2nd through the 10th. The amount of work that they put into these tournaments and getting this ready, it's amazing. So I love seeing it every single time. It is fantastic. Have you guys seen this website? I know you did yesterday, Grumbles. What about you, Nixie? Is this your first time seeing that?
I actually was peeping the merch a little bit the other day, so not my first rodeo. I was peeping the merch.
Not to.
Yeah, let's take a peek at that merch real quick. Yeah, let's take a peek at that merch real quick. You guys can find this over at the merch store at evasion.gg/merch. This is the merch that they have on sale, so you can support the stream. You can support these amazing folks over here at the Evasion team and everything that they do. And remember, up until the 19th, 10% off of your order using code EVASION. So make sure that you do that. You use the code EVASION. Get in there, get something. I know a lot of us are all about these hoodies. What about you guys? What are you thinking, Grumbles?
I'll take one of each of the hoodies. Sorry, I was really excited there.
You know what?
Yeah, no, you're good.
Oh,
you're good.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm partial to zip-ups. I love zip-ups. I'm the emo kid. I never grew out of that emo phase. I love those zip-ups. But that top right sweater there, that's tempting. That looks really good.
I know.
I like that.
They're all beautiful.
I like that. I don't like pullovers, but I mean, I think I could get underneath that.
Yeah, Nixie, do you think these will make you better at Tarkov, or you're already at the top? I don't know what I'm talking about. You're already at the top. I've seen your gameplay.
No.
I watched you last night.
They probably watched me die then, or TK or something. Yeah, no, we'll go with that. The hoodie will make me better. The hoodie will make me better, 100%. It's like having like a gamer chair, same thing.
Exactly, having a gamer chair. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at our first map today. What we're going to be getting into is our offline labs raid. It is going to be amazing. Labs, offline XP, players, solo. So let's go ahead. They have a 15-minute time limit. Now, remember on the time limit that is actually going to be monitored by the amazing battle mods that we have today, helping out each one of these competitors. So every single person's battle mod will be handling that. So even though they may not get out at the same time, the battle mods do know, and we will be seeing things a little bit different because of delays and things like that. PMC spawn into an offline raid and score the highest amount of XP with the PvE settings below. Extract before the 15 minutes is up. So that is very important. They do have to make sure they extract before the 15 minutes is up. All right. So the loadouts is their choice. They can literally bring whatever they want, which is actually kind of interesting because we've seen some amazing amazing loadouts that different players have used and choices, and then some things that I thought people would bring and they didn't. The only thing that is not allowed is tier 6 armor. PvE settings are going to be AI difficulty hard, AI amount high. Points are going to be a total of points of XP, the score to the 10,000th rounded to a whole number. I know that's a lot, and I believe I read that correctly. And we are going to remove the bonuses from the library. So no library bonuses, because we don't want to give anybody too much opportunity, to have more points with those library bonus in case somebody else has not reached that point in their hideout and isn't doing it. So it looks like we are going to be getting right into the action today. Guys, what would you think? Grumbles, I'm going to start with you. What would you think on the options for your gear for this map? After seeing it yesterday, what do you think you would personally bring?
Oh, man. I mean, if in an offline scenario for labs, there's really no wrong choice. But I think after watching the gameplay yesterday, I would personally bring an MP7 because that thing it's a laser beam. And, raiders tend to stand still for the most part. But if I wasn't going to bring that, I'd probably bring a P90 and then, just kit myself up with some either a Gazelle or Courant and probably pop an Alton on, and then we're good to go.
Okay. Now, and that's an interesting thing because remember, since you're going for specifically XP, headshots have a huge XP bonus. And using an MP7 or a P90, I don't know if you would be able to hit those headshots as often. Nixia, what do you think you would bring to the table?
I don't know that I would bring an MP7 just because it has more pen than flesh damage. Like, honestly, M4s are my bread and butter, but I mean, again, that's high armor pen instead of flesh damage. But I don't know, if it shoots bullets, I'd take it. But I'm not picky. Exactly, but M4 is my bread and butter.
See, and for me, it's one of those interesting things because everything's allowed on this map. So you could use a thermal, you could use a T7, you could use a GL. Mm-hmm. So I'm very surprised that nobody has opted into bringing those things because specific armors, you remember, if you fold a GL and put it into your chest rig, if you watch Chief, you can fold
weapons on you.
Yeah.
And so also, I think it was Zerhawk that was doing it the other day. He was bringing a backup armor inside of his backpack.
Ooh, Razzle getting right into it. Yeah, exactly. Razzle getting right into it. Finding some raiders, going ahead and picking up a couple of points right now. Yeah, exactly what you were saying, Nixie. The Zerhawk, I feel like, started this, and a lot of the other competitors paid attention to it, of bringing extra armor, just lighting them up, literally domino affecting over there for Razzle.
Line them up.
Oh my gosh, and hitting those headshots, like we were just saying earlier, those headshots give you so much extra bonus points. Yeah, they're just filing in. He's going to go ahead and pop some meds. He took a little bit of damage there. Razzle not bringing extra armor. What do you guys think about that? Nixie, I'll go ahead and
yesterday we saw. Maybe he's thinking on getting some off of one of the raiders that he's killing, or maybe he didn't see anybody else doing it, and I mean, like, you can always find pretty good. I think. Well, I mean, he's hitting his headshots. So, like, if they're spawning with armor, he's gonna get another one. Because I don't think I've seen him hit anything else other than a headshot. So.
Yeah, and he's got them coming. Yeah, they're just coming. They're just filing into him. Yeah, he's 100% aware. He's like, I hit the right button. Getting the AI.
Look at that mountain of bodies in front. It's like 300 right here. Oh my god, just lining them up.
Oh.
What?
Did that hit or did he like...
No, there was blood. I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm curious.
Maybe he grazed him.
Yeah, maybe hit the ear.
Raider head too strong.
You know, yep, he took he pulled a Mike Tyson, he bit the ear, but the guy still lived. That's all that was.
Yeah.
Ooh, lighting that Raider up.
He's got the luck on the Raider spawns. Holy moly.
Yeah.
He really does. They're just filing in for him. That's crazy.
That's the best way to fight Raiders, honestly. You got to get them to file in at you, because if they can spread out and cover different angles, they're deadly.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Raz is absolutely amazing. Like, I'm amazed about the Raider spawn that Raz has here. Like, the fact that they just keep coming and funneling in from one button. Like,
yeah, no, that's kind of crazy. I do this to warm up sometimes. Turn on Raiders on high on hard, and I've never seen them just full send like that at me when I'm playing. So
Average player.
He hit the magic button. We'll go with that.
They're mad. They're angry with them, that's for sure.
They are just not stopping. I believe that we have Cadence in the bottom right-hand corner, just looking for any anything to kill. Oh, there we go. Finding some.
Oh, that is
11 minutes. Jeez, dude. 7 seconds.
Going ahead, and battle mods are already in their ears, keeping them informed of everything that's happening. Ooh. Oh, getting flashed. Does guys have glasses on? That's the important question.
I know, like, Alton helps with it too, but I don't think he had glasses. I could be wrong, but that one's kind of a little bit. Okay, all right. I think he was trapped behind the door.
He was totally trapped behind the door. No, you're good. Like, that Raider just was completely lost. But yeah, so it looks like he does have an Alton on, but having a pair of sunglasses, I think most glasses have at least a 20% reduction in flash duration, with the crossbows having the most at 30%. And I'm surprised to see that more of the competitors haven't picked up on that and have started wearing sunglasses specifically for this, this map.
The only downside with the sunglasses is I don't think that's been fixed yet, where if you're after a certain viewing distance, they glow like your eyes are a homing beacon for bullets. That's the only downside with them. But I guess if you're wearing them under an Alton, no, that's not good.
No, Miss Lizard getting a grenade thrown at her.
Oh my gosh.
I just love the communication between the battle mods and the competitors, just saying, hey, the battle mods are like your coach. They're the guy in your corner telling you, guy or girl in your corner, just saying,
awesome.
Hey, they really are. So we got
you gotta hate when you know that you're. Nothing's more frustrating than knowing those shots are right on target, but unfortunately that recoil kicks the bullet just a little bit past your target.
I didn't even think about this.
I like the cheeky little peek here that Miss Lizard's doing. I'm going to shoot you in the foot, wait till you stand up, then I'm going to try to pop you in the head through the window. And then just keep doing that until the guy dies.
Eventually, right? Enough bullets will do it.
Eventually, yeah, exactly.
The story of Tarkov, though, you shoot a guy in the head, and he's like, "Nope." So that's just part and parcel with it. We all suffer getting Tarkov every once in a while. Exactly.
Oh yeah, exactly. Just you double tap. I always take the zombie, the Zombieland approach. Double tap. Always make sure. Getting where Cadence is out of raid, was murdered by a raider. Went down. Unfortunate.
Hate to see it.
Oh.
Still had 12 raiders, which is really good. I think just looking through, most of them were headshots too. So It was 17K.
You
I don't
know-
know what it was without the library bonus, but still really good.
Still really,
Yeah.
really good.
And I was gonna say, I mean, we saw yesterday, you know, like there's a lot of a lot of tournament to be played, and there is still a ton of way to make up a ton of points coming up. So nobody is counted out at any point.
Oh yeah,
And
for
that's
sure.
and for sure, and especially this map is such an amazing map that I love that the evasion team has added, because it gives them that opportunity to warm up, to have some fun without feeling like so much pressure on the line, just kind of getting loosey goosey. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's the warm up round.
And it's something that we've seen the first 2 days with Group A and Group B is how important, especially in the design of this season's tournament, momentum is for these competitors. Once they get that momentum, we saw it with Will on the first day. He started out a little bit slow, but he just kept getting little wins, and that momentum pushed him. And he had a plan and he went with it. It was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I think mental, like, just like it's so much a mental game when you're in competitions and stuff like that. As soon as you start slipping and you start getting too down on yourself, it's really easy to just fall into like a bad pattern and get down on yourself. But I just like it's all about focus on
you
the
really
little,
just gotta
little
find
wins.
yourself. You really just gotta find yourself focusing on like the in the moment. You know what I mean? Like you don't have room for anything else if you want to put up a good show, a good fight, a good struggle in a competition.
Exactly.
Let's take a look at Razzle here. He looked like he had found some more raiders. Is he activating? I think he's activating more buttons.
Oh, yeah,
Let's see what he does here.
Press. Okay.
Yeah. Especially at this rate, I'm just running around labs.
I love it. I used to do factory for my warm-ups, and now I just do offline labs because it's just so much fun. I love it.
6 minutes.
It really is. It's such a good warm up too. Like, and then you're actually fighting some AI that have got some gear, and you can just run around like a crazy person. It's awesome.
It's a bit too hot in labs. Labs needs a few less heaters. There's too many heaters in labs. It needs to cool down in labs. There's too many heaters.
Well, you know what they say: if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. Oh, I'm kidding, but
Yeah.
Dave is Epic Failure Dave.
You hear him telling his chat who his battle mod is. Epic Failure Dave there.
Epic Failure Dave is best Dave. That's what I've always said. That one time I just said it now.
All right, let's see what they're. He's hitting more buttons, but he's not getting more raiders.
Oh, he's
Yeah, I
not
guess they
down.
just didn't
Oh no, that's
spawn down.
more. Oh, I thought he got that snipe behind the curtain. That's what it looked like. That was a nice shot, regardless.
Ooh. It looks like Raz has just picked up every single raider in the labs map, and poor Capitalize
Yeah.
over here has hit every button and just found nothing. Like absolutely just you have those times where you hit every button and the raiders are just like, you know what, we're on smoke break. Yeah, we're gonna get some vodka. We're taking a smoke break. We're just not gonna. I don't think you can shoot through that, Raz.
No.
No, you
Can't.
can't. They can though. The Raiders can. Here we go.
Oh, okay. Did he just Michael Jackson moonwalk out of that?
He did.
Oh no.
Razzle going with the
Oh,
classic
my heart
M4,
stopped.
one of his favorites. I actually had one of his M4s from last wipe. He left it to me after he was blown up by a GL on labs. He bequeathed it to me.
Yeah. Nice. That's a nice way of saying it.
Oh, he hasn't even finished pressing all the buttons yet either. Wow, and he's just gotten so many.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You
this
know
is
what though?
amazing.
Sometimes it just takes time
Looks like
for the
Capitalized
scavs and
is
raiders to
fighting
spawn.
some raiders now. I just saw him kill one up near cafeteria, so maybe he's finally getting some luck and they're spawning in for him now.
Oh, getting shot. I just saw the leg get taken out by a raider.
Up by the
Reacting
garage,
nice, though.
It looks like.
Yeah.
Capitalize taking that shot to the leg.
I heard a door kick. Yes, go. You are 100%.
Oh, heard a door kick.
Elevators called him in.
Ooh. The DTMDR. We saw that a couple times yesterday. I love that
I was
gun.
working my way over there.
I've actually seen a lot of people running that with the voodoo on labs. Seems like the new cool thing to do. But I mean, it works. You got the M61s in there.
I mean, it would work. It works. It would probably work better if there was like a Valde instead of a voodoo. But you know, I don't know. It's just my opinion.
It's okay. We can all have wrong opinions, but I do like it. I like this setup for this gun.
Old wounds.
Sergeant Prepper loved this gun so much yesterday. Ooh, just getting into it. Let's just watch real quick, see what happens here. Fitting more Raiders. He's finally getting that luck.
Yeah, this seemed to just take a little bit, but he's finally getting some action, so that's good.
It's like when you do an offline factory, and sometimes the scavs take 5 minutes to spawn in, but once they do, you're just like, oh my, what have I done?
Oh, getting really into it right now. We should be hearing some 5-minute warnings coming up for each competitor. Remember that their battle mods are keeping track of their time, keeping them on pace.
And it's important they have to actually extract before the 15 minutes in order for them to get their points, right? So if they're just trying to hang on a little too long, then gotta have exit strategy ready. Ooh, he's just popped them all on the head.
Getting a little unfortunate there because he hit the railing 3 times. He just couldn't get it in. I like the MP7 backup. This is a nice choice.
Nice having the voodoo for when they're all the way across. Oh!
Ooh. Sneaky snake there. He's got about I believe his battle mod letting him know that he's got about a minute left.
Yeah, I didn't realize that till the guy was shooting at me. He's like,
You gotta, if that's the case, Capitalize has got to move to get out.
He should have lots of time. Only 10 seconds for elevator call. Maybe he can snag 1 or 2 more before he gets out.
He's not too out of place here.
Looks like Liz just extracted Ms. Lizard.
Ooh. 45k XP, that's with the library bonus.
I believe it's about 20 seconds.
Beautiful. So it will be interesting to see what it is with when that library bonus is removed.
45.
45 seconds. Battlemon just letting him know, hey,
here we go.
It may be time to bounce out.
Maybe?
Oh, Raz just hanging on like, just one more, just one more.
30.
I can see it. I can see it in his face. Look, he's like 30. You got 30 seconds. Raz like, no, there's 2 more down here. I know I can get the points. No, Raz, you have back to the door. Where are you going?
Oh, you get that multiplier. Go. No!
He's going for the Hail Mary grenade. Maybe I can pick up 1 more with this.
10?
Well, I mean, if you don't throw it, you can't get the kill, so.
Luckily the extract's only 3 seconds, so even with 10.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Raz, man, making us clinch a little bit there. That was
down to the wire a little bit.
It really was. It made me extremely
go big or go home, though, right?
Oh, exactly. That map, I love watching that map because that map it's just nonstop action. It's a great way for the contestants, the competitors to warm up, and it's just entertainment. It's pure entertainment. Nixia, what do you think was your favorite moment, like watching that just across the board? What do you think you enjoyed?
The pile of bodies that just accumulated at Razzle's feet. They just kept that, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. Yeah. That's pretty much what that was. That was awesome.
Grumbles, for you, would you have, after looking at how the competitors each played this, would you have done anything different? Maybe if you were one of their battle mods, would you have, said, hey, maybe you want to do this a little bit different?
I mean, they all seem to have a plan going in, and they all seem to have played it really well. I expect some big numbers coming on the score sheet here. I don't know if I would have played too differently. I probably would have done the same thing, cycle those extracts, hit those buttons, try and get those raiders lured in, and just try and use every last second that is available to you to try and get those points. But you want to make sure you get that survival multiplier, so don't play it too fast.
Right. Now it does look like Raz picked up 76,000 with the library bonus. Now that's with the library bonus, but still 76,000? That's insane. Let's go ahead and take a look at the bracket, see where our standings are after the first map. Raz sitting in the lead with 6, Capitalize coming in with 5, Miss Lizards with 4, and Cadences with 1. Unfortunately, being taken out early due to a raider, which happens. We all know how aimbody raiders can be. They can just laser you down from across the map. I'm excited to see what's going on next. I really am. So
yeah.
Looks like we're going Shoreline will be next.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to go to Shoreline next. We'll go ahead and let's take a look at what's going to happen on Shoreline. All right, Nixie, why don't you go ahead and tell everybody what's happening over here?
All right, so the PMCs are going to be loading into Shoreline. They can take any loadout they want. They need to bring 3 flash drives, 2 Wi-Fi cameras, 2 stims, and 2 grenades. And then obviously no Reapers, no GLs or anything like that, and no run-throughs. And they have to go to certain parts of the map to plant each thing. And then, of course, you get points for scav kills, PMC kills with and without tag. But the big thing is getting those plants down in admin, east wing, west wing, on the roof, which adds like a whole other element that it forces you to go into high PvP areas, which I mean they'd probably be doing anyway. But I really really like the Shoreline gameplay here. This is going to be awesome. And I think 2 of our competitors said Shoreline was their favorite map as well.
They did, and this is going to be super interesting because we did see yesterday one of the situations was Sensei Scav. Sensei Scav played a different kind of game on Shoreline yesterday, and this is the map that really got Sensei Scav's momentum going because he went to admin. He said, okay, there's a lot of fighting here. I'm going to leave. I want to be alive because putting these objectives down is more important than getting kills. And he played an extremely different game than others. And because of that, I mean, if we head back over to the scoreboard, we can just take a look and see what that helped him with. It really did push him and gave him that momentum to continue playing the exact same way. And he ended up with 125 points yesterday. Now,
that was such a big run for him. Holy.
It really was. Now, the great thing about this group today, being Group C, being the last group for this bracket over here, it's to me, I feel like it's an advantage because now each one of these contestants, these competitors today, know that, hey, not only do I want to try to win this, but I know exactly how many points I need to put up on the board to take the wild card that is going to go up against the Group D, E, and F winners. So we know that Daxity is sitting with 93 points right now. Every one of these competitors in Group C is saying, hey, I need to put up as many points. Now, let me ask you this, Grumbles. Knowing how many points you need to put up, and if you've watched the other competitors from the previous 2 days, does this change your game plan a little bit different than what you may have been thinking earlier in the week?
Yeah, I mean, coming into the Shoreline raid last night, I think I kind of gave the wrong impression and just said, I would be running around the map. I'd, shift W to the objectives and put them down. Kill everything. But then after watching, I can't remember who it was that went out first, but they rushed the resort, turned out not to be such a good idea. And Scav, with the insane patience and the rotation, ended up just playing the map perfectly. And I think if I had to go in today and play it, I would probably play it the exact same way. Yeah.
So, and now Nixia, like, are you a Shoreline player at all? Do you enjoy Shoreline?
It's my favorite map, yeah. So I really like Shoreline, but sometimes shift W, but other times, like what Sensei did, like just playing patient and listening for the sound cues, because everything in the resort has a sound cue. Sometimes patience wins out there for sure, and not, well, obviously in his case it did, but yeah, I'm a resort gamer for sure.
Yeah. So and that's like me. Oh, go ahead, Grumbles.
I was just gonna say it's a different game when you're playing for objectives based versus playing for kills or
exactly.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So
there's so many.
When you're
points
playing
to
the
be
objective,
had
get
those,
the objective done.
Yeah. It's no. Yeah, Yeah, so it's no different than like when you're trying to do a task. If you're trying to do a task, you're there for the task, not for, going for PvP and loot. You play it smart and you play for the objective. So I think he played it really, really well.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, like, and I think that it's something super important for the competitors to know, and and the battle mods are going to be in their ear, because Daxity yesterday put up 93 points. That was 1 point behind what Zier put up as the winner of Group A. You know what I mean? That is nothing to scoff at. You're talking about an entire group where he put up, like, Group A put up 94 as the winner, and second place put up 93. So Group C really has their work cut out for them to say, hey, who is going to be this wild card? So I really hope, and I'm really excited to see where they're going to be, like, when it comes to this. So, guys, and also one other thing, if you are enjoying this and you want to keep up to date on when you may be able to get into one of these streamer battles, make sure you guys head over to the Evasion GG's Twitter page. They post all kind of great information, highlights from a lot of the competitors, highlights from their Evasion team. So over there at Evasion_GG on Twitter, also Evasion_GG on Instagram. And then don't forget the website. All right, guys, it looks like we're getting right into the action. They are loading into this map. I'm excited to see what is going to happen. Resort and Shoreline are... It's just one of the... I think it's one of the most dynamic PvP maps. It does turn into a cat and mouse game in Resort sometimes. But when you get the really aggressive players going in there against each other, it's really fun to see what kind of creative flanks and stuff they come up with, because there's peaks and all these other little cheeky spots that I've never seen just from, unless you watch stuff like this, and it's cool. All right, we are listening to Miss Lizard right now, talking with their battle mod. I'm excited to see that. I believe this is the exact same spot the group got yesterday also when they spawned in. Yeah, it looks like it, huh? Yeah,
and this is to see the way they all are. You guys are they're pretty decently spread out, but I definitely, as soon as the raid goes hot, it's gonna they won't be too far off from one another.
Exactly. Yeah.
He's going rock passage.
Razzle looks like he might be anticipating contact up ahead. I don't know. Everyone else seems to just be going.
Yeah, everyone else booked it. He's like, this is my spot. I'm staying here.
Yeah, I like this from
He might
Raz
be thinking about playing it out.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like Raz is sitting here saying, hey, you know what? We all have to spread out. We spawned on corner. I'm just not going to move. This is my home, and for now. Now it's
not
just
a bad
like
play,
the rate
it's still
is
pretty
hot.
close to Resort. So is it?
Exactly. Yeah, I believe the rate is hot now. They are open to just light each other up.
Yeah, but there's bonus items if you pick like SSD.
Just based on where Razzle and Capitalize are. Oh, something happened with Cadence's stream?
Yeah, Cadence is...
Uh-oh.
Did Cadence get...
Did he?
Oh, Cadence is
he died.
dead!
No!
No! Third party taking out Cadence is...
I think he was pushing into another PMC spawn when he went... I think he was hugging like the wall back towards Svetley, so...
Oh, that probably... Yeah, somebody probably spawned over in Godspawn, decided to go ahead and push up the hill to the Overlook, and maybe going for Shooter Born or something like that.
Guys, we got something out of this, even if we die. It doesn't matter.
Dang. That is unfortunate.
Well, I know if I'm getting sniped in a situation like this, he better have gotten his task done, or I'm going to be upset.
Raz is really playing the slow game. He's playing his own game. I think he's taking a book, like taking a page out of Sensei Scav's book from yesterday, and just saying, you know what, I got plenty of time.
He did his homework.
I don't. Yeah, I don't need to do anything. I'm good. I'm just gonna sit over here.
Don't forget though. I mean, I think we saw somebody else come in 0-2 off the bat, and they ended up. I think it was. Oh, I don't remember exactly who, but you know, sorry, I'm fumbling. You're never out. You're never out in this competition. Just because you start slow, you start bad, you start off on the wrong foot, brush it off, keep going.
Just takes
because
one
you
good one to really bring it
points.
back, right? Yeah, of course.
Now, I believe that Raz is getting close to the area where Cadence's was taken out, if I'm not mistaken. So Raz has no idea about that, but it'll be interesting to see what happens here.
Like, you're not supposed to...
Yeah, and Cadence's was wearing an Alton, if I'm correct. And I think it said head top of head on the kill, so whoever is there definitely has the ammunition that can pen.
Mm-hmm. Taking a look at Capitalize here inside of admin. See if he hears something. I can't tell if he heard something. It sounds like he did. He's throwing grenades out. Let's see what happens here.
It's a tough spot to be in if you're trying to push up those steps, though, too, just because of the way they shape out at the top.
There's so many angles that you can just get blasted from, yeah.
I think that's the best move he could have made there, was probably just get out of the area and, like, reposition himself.
Yeah, just back off and listen for some sound cues.
Deciding to skip
we all know Resort
altogether.
is not lacking.
Mm-hmm. Deciding
Raz
to skip.
is making his way in too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's got people there for sure. Oh.
Oh, scavs?
Yeah, I think it was just a scav that he was hearing there. Raz is making his way into West Wing right now.
I'm almost positive I heard a key unlocking a door on Capitalize's stream.
I could have sworn.
There's another computer at.
I could have swore I heard that too. I just wasn't sure if I was hearing things or not.
It's just diaries, SSDs, and what's the other? Flash drives that give you extra points?
Capitalize hitting the door, not having keys to get in to put the flash drive into that computer.
Oof.
Looking.
They might just have to hope and wait that somebody else will come unlock and...
Well, I believe there are a couple of unlocked rooms here that he could put the key or put it into on this side.
There are for sure. Okay.
Ooh. Let's see what happens here because
right
Raz is running on the right on the roof, and Capitalize could have peeked that.
Looks like he's just going straight for tasks. I think there's a PC on first floor on West Wing. I think was he one of the guys that said, this is his map. I'm sure he knows where the PC is, so.
Mm-hmm. Because they have to put it. They have to put one in admin, one in east, and one in west. So he does need to find at least one over here in the east building to put this flash drive in.
There's a couple that you can. So let's see his resort knowledge. I'm sure he knows. But he did hear those footsteps on wood, so he might just be playing patient, waiting.
I love that from Raz, like just saying, "Hey, I need to calm down. I gotta center. I've got to just get to my zen state."
Well, you've got the
I'm
time
worried because he's
do it.
curling up. Yeah, he's curling up into like the fetal position a little bit, going, "I need to calm down. I'm a little worried about you, Raz. You've got this, buddy."
Someone shoots me, dude, I'm so messed up.
Ooh, I mean, how could you not be with all of those shots booming out? It's starting to sound like a war zone over there.
Mm-hmm. Now, I've competed against Raz, and I've killed him, and he still came back and won the tournament. He will get it together. He's got it. I have no doubt.
What I'm interested to see is if we get a little more today of some of these guys running into each other in the resort. We had a couple really close calls and a little bit of cat and mouse yesterday, but ultimately I think they backed off the fight.
Dang it. I wanted to get the SSDs and stuff out of 310 or 306.
Nixie, what do you think of Miss Lizard's play here? She's still sitting on the outside, just kind of going around. It looks like she's over by cottages.
It's not a bad strat at all because normally, if you're trying to do tasks in the resort, it's almost always better to wait and play late game for tasks because you might deal with like a player scav or two, but pretty much all the chads who are running around because it does sound like a war zone in there. it's playing the long game, but in the end, it may end up being smarter because she might pick off some people trying to, do some tasks out by the cottages or even looking for Sanitar. So she could just be trying to rack up some points here. So I think it's a smart play.
Now, do you push Sanitar? If Sanitar is here, do you go for this kill to get those bonus points?
Yes, I would. You got to get them pointsies.
Yeah, it always comes down to those points. Exactly.
And I mean, any chance you get to style on Sanitar, gotta take it.
You gotta take it. Gotta take it.
Gotta take it. You can't even. No, you don't have time to think about it. You do it or you don't, because if you think about it, you're dead. He's not joking around, man.
I think it's like a risk reward kind of situation. If you like, I don't think she's got any of her Oh.
Go! Oh, light him up! Oh, beautiful! Still alive, maybe? Now that's what you were talking about earlier, Nixia, about the glasses being too far away, just lighting you up like a
They're
bug.
a homing beacon for head eyes. That's why, like, as much as I want to wear them for the flashbang bonus, I think the amount of times I've gotten shot in the face while wearing sunglasses versus the times that they've actually saved me from flashbangs, I think I'll take my chances without wearing them. It seems even more so when it's rainy like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're definitely better in a CQB situation. I would say.
Yeah.
Is it not always raining in Tarkov? I don't think I've ever played this game while it was sunny out.
I'm playing the wrong game. I'm talking about the wrong game here.
Yeah.
Dynamic.
I didn't even know the sun
in the air.
I didn't even know that Tarkov had a sun. Exactly. It has been a constant thing for a month and a half now.
Yes, it has.
I mean, I lived in British Columbia. For many years. A couple weeks or months of pure rain is nothing. I'm used to it.
You were molded by it.
Cannon.
I was molded by it.
Oh, that was really good.
You're merely adapted to wetness. I was born to it, molded by it.
All right. I'm a little bit worried about Razzle here. From what we can tell, Raz is just running back and forth down here at the bottom, almost like an AI scav, confused about where to go. Do you think the nerves are getting to Raz that much right now? What do you think, Grumbles?
I mean, they could be. It's a tense situation. He was right in the heart of resort for a little bit there, and he got out. He's definitely thinking, okay, listen, I've already accomplished part of my task. I got to get the rest of this done. I can't be careless. I can't make mistakes. So I can understand it. When you're cautious in Tarkov, it feels like every eye on the server is watching your back.
He's making that push in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, going ahead and throwing that flash drive in there. Go ahead, Nixia.
Oh, I was just saying, like, it can't, like, I mean, it all comes down to, like, picking when to take gunfights. And when it was popping off like it was earlier, I think he made the right play to just kind of back off and wait and listen, kind of see if people are going to be, leaving. They got their loot. They're ready to go. So I don't think it was a bad call. It could be nerves, but it could just be trying to play smart.
Holy crap. Looks like they're just inside of the 20-minute marker. Raz, I think I like this. I think I really like this technique that Raz is doing right now, where it's almost like a hit and run tactic. He's running in, doing a task, running out, waiting. Running in, hitting a task, running out, waiting.
Well, and if there is somebody still in there, they're just going to be running around like a chicken with their head cut off, trying to find where this guy was, because, it's not like he didn't make a bunch of noise sprinting in there, so it's kind of baiting them to run around, give away where they are if he does want to take that fight, but it looks like he's heading over to admin now, maybe.
Thank you. He's up there still.
So this is where we're going to get into something interesting, because one of the situations is that you always have to remember as a competitor, you're not just going up against other PMCs. There are 3 other people on this map that are trying to do the exact same thing that you're trying to do, and you have to try to remember, oh no, if I go over to East, maybe somebody else has this plan also, and they could be there.
Yeah, and they, I mean...
Yep, he's right here.
Oh, he hears somebody. Capitalize is on somebody.
Oh.
I mean,
He's 100% aware that he hears somebody moving around right now.
It's got to be a third party.
Yeah, because none of these guys are out there, so.
Yeah, Miss Lizard's still on the hunt over here, and it's one of those things where it could just be a scav walking around. It could be Sanitar, or it could be some, PMCs.
Another PMC. Because I think she did drop that guy with the sunglasses, and she might have heard something, and he could have a buddy lurking around just waiting for her to go for the loot.
Make a play here.
That's true. That's the rule of Tarkov.
Yeah.
If there's one, there's two. If blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
You know?
And when there's two, there's three. Yeah, it's always one more.
When there's 3, there's 12.
Razzle going ahead and popping that golden star, making his 15th trip to the resort.
Yeah.
Just saying, hey, you know what? I haven't had enough of it yet. I'm going to keep coming back. I'm enjoying it so much.
It's like watching somebody get into a cold pool.
Okay, Capitalize
Ooh,
might
they
catch
might
Raz
actually-
coming in right now. Let's see if Capitalize realizes this.
Oh, they're so close to get. Oh,
Cap should be able to see him.
Maybe the rain, he can't hear him fully because he's still looking.
On the stairs.
Oh,
Raz picking up a kill. Capitalize is going to hear this. Let's see what happens. Raz is making the run up the ladder outside the metal stairs. Capitalize knows this. Let's see what Capitalize is going to do.
I think he thinks he's still outside. Oh. Okay. He can get in
looks
there.
Like Raz
Did he
was
get
thinking
his?
about taking the rooftop.
Did he get his Wi-Fi? I don't think he did that. I guess it's better to clear the resort first and then go for the camera.
Raz, go ahead
he's
and
going
drop
for
me
it.
that.
He's going for it.
Might as well at this point.
they're
You're
on
right
top
there,
of each
right?
other.
Oh,
It's a flash drive.
All right, let's see what
he's gonna
happens.
see that flash drive and he's gonna know. You see that smile? He knows. He's like, okay, somebody's here.
Oh, they're getting into
Here
it. Let's see what
goes.
happens.
This is what we watch for, boys. Contact.
Raz
Oh, very
making the
smart.
smart decision to say, hey, I did my objective. I don't need to fight you. I'm going to just go ahead and jump off of the second floor balcony,
Very
and I'm
smart
out.
play.
Capitalize has
You gotta
no
think
idea
what's
right
worth
now.
more. The extraction points of the dog tags, right? I personally would probably want to get those extraction points if I knew, hey, listen, this is risky and I've got some stiff competition. If it's one of them, I could potentially be in trouble. But it looks like he might be going back here for second.
Yeah, because then you're not only taking yourself off the board, but you're also giving one of your competitors, potentially 3 points for PMC plus dog tag. So I think he made the smart call there.
That's definitely
100%, I agree with you. Capitalize has no idea where he's at. He's looking around, trying to check right now. He doesn't know where he's at, so he's saying to himself, like, hey, let me go ahead and throw this down, get some more points, be done with it, and then we'll fight if that person's still here.
Gotta be placed on that left-hand corner. Perfect.
All right.
No, we're just gonna extract. I don't think there's anything else we can really do. We get 5 points for extracting.
Now it's time to go to
Did he get that Wi-Fi camera down on the roof?
I think that was Raz's Wi-Fi camera sitting over there on Capitalize's
Yeah,
screen.
I think so.
I
So he
believe
must have
did.
chucked it really quickly then, before he got in the stairs. So well played on his part.
Wait, so is Raz saying right now, he's like, look, I've got all of my
he's
stuff
leaving.
down. I'm done?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
That's not, there's no shame in doing that though. Like, he's already gotten the objectives done. That's some big points. If you can get out and get those extraction points, they can be the difference. They've been the difference in the past, and they'll be the difference in the future.
No, you can't extract camp.
Yeah, he's just saying, hey, he's like, look, I'm done. He's like, I've got all these points. I'm going to get the 5 bonus points. Because you have to weigh that. You have to think about that with your battle mod and say, hey, no,
No!
Miss Lizard's
What
going down.
Dunk the cat, man.
PMC third party
So there
at
was
Village.
another guy. Either that or it was a buddy from the guy that she killed.
He wasn't outside.
Oh my gosh! Look at that,
Aw.
picking up 2
She got
kills.
2.
Oh, what?
We must have
Unfortunately,
missed that.
no dog tags though.
And this is what we're
I think
talking
it was
about.
probably a 3-man just waiting. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is what we were talking about. She got 2 of them. She was hunting the third, and it was one of those things. Do I make the decision to keep hunting the third, or do I just back away, leave, and go get my objectives done? And you know, it's one of those situations where you have to flip the coin. It may work for you, it may not. Oh, you hate to see it, but there's still plenty of tournaments. So just because Cadences and Miss Lizard were taken out doesn't mean the end of the line for them.
There's lots of
Definitely
maps left to make a comeback because it's unfortunate because he went down so early in both. But
Ooh, Capitalize picking up.
Questions pertaining to rules. You can go over to the Asian channel. But just, you can't extract.
Looks like 2 scavs being taken out.
How cheese would that be?
I like the 2 weapons
points
being
are
brought
points.
in.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, exactly. Using that DT MDR more than likely on single shot.
I'm gonna go see if I can try to kill some scavs, but that's about it. I don't. It's not worth.
Looks like Raz
You
is
do
gonna
like
go
those
hunt
backup
some scavs.
primaries. I mean, I loved seeing the DVL-10 with the MP7 combo yesterday. I loved that. I thought that was mwah.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite combos to run in the game right now is you have that long range, being able to just drop people, and then you have that close range in case somebody does sneak up on you. So Raz,
You got your resort gun and you got your outside gun.
No, you go right
I think
ahead.
he's going
Outside
he's
gun.
hunting for scavs now, so just try to rack up a couple more points. Maybe check pier, gas station,
And also want to keep the gameplay
CP.
interesting.
Tarkov would be a really bad game if it took place in Canada, because all your guns would be capped to semi-automatic 10-round magazines. Could you imagine that? You'd just be like, and all the voice lines would just be variations of sorry, oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry,
We're
bud.
sorry about this. Sorry, bud. I mean, I'm trying to keep the language clean here, folks. Don't worry, us Canadians, we've got some pretty dirty slang. Don't count us out.
Oh, picking up a graphics card saying, hey, I'm here. I might as well get some loot.
May as well yoink that.
So here's the thing is they're running to about 10 minutes now. Capitalize is got to start heading to extract. And then we're going to have Raz going to extract. Do you think Razzle should have just left?
No, I think he has an opportunity to pick off some scavs and rack up a few extra points. He's not playing anywhere super high risk, so.
Okay.
I don't think we're gonna get anybody.
See, because
I think-
for me, I was gonna say for me, it's one of those situations where it's like I know that when I extract, I get a guaranteed 5 points. It is guaranteed. Whereas right now, he's leaving himself out. There are quite a lot of other PMCs on the map still that you have to be aware of. You have shotgun scavs, which are literally the step below a scav boss.
Bane of everyone's existence, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, because
Fair.
difficulty tiers, we know it's scav boss, killer, Sanitar, shotgun scavs, then everything else.
Win us anything. It's just consistency and getting the most amount of points as possible without dying.
I'm gonna do it on the first.
Yeah, he's not playing anywhere super risky. He just kind of looked along like CP fence, kind of like glanced down towards gas station, see if anyone's coming in. He didn't go anywhere super risky. He didn't go up to weather. He didn't go to power. I think he played it smart. A potential couple extra points without too much risk.
Mm-hmm. Going ahead and just being safe and popping that golden star yet again, even though he's so close to extract on the right-hand side of this road, he doesn't want to take any chances.
My ping is spiking.
Oh no, you don't want to lose your legs in a gunfight in Tarkov and not already be meted up. That's a bad situation to be in.
Now, Nixia, has this been something that you've continued to do this wipe, even with the changes to the way that meds
pre-med
work?
way less. I pre-med way less, unless I'm going somewhere super risky like resort or dorms. Then I pretty much don't. I usually just leave a propofol in my rig and pop that if I get into it.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I found
Propofol
myself
master
doing
race.
also. Yeah, Propofol is the way to go. That's how I've always done it. Also, I find myself not using meds as often unless I know that, hey, I'm about to get into it. I need to pop this right now.
I'm just gonna take the certified points. It's just easier.
Yeah, I feel like especially with how the metabolism now linked to health instead of a standalone thing by eating and drinking and raid, I feel like you're you can just like dump your energy so quickly, and I think it's just smarter way to play. I know Nikita doesn't like meta stuff, so I think it's been pretty good. The amount of people I've legged this wipe and just watched them hobble away because nobody really pre-meds anymore. No? I live for
Grenadier easier.
Hey, that's, you know what? Grenadier and Shooterborn, you get one buddy to just pop them in the leg so they can't move, and then you just take your Shooterborn shot, and you're like, yeah, I'm good. We got it. Let's move on. So Raz is getting out, securing his extra 5 points. 7 minutes left on the board for Capitalize. Saying, hey, someone else did get their camera down. Go ahead and see what Capitalize has got going on.
Yeah, that's a good way to judge where potential player positions could be.
6.5 now.
I think he played it smart. Trying to do tasks in the resort, you leave them for the last like 10 minutes or so, and pretty much everyone's cleared out. You might have a player scaver too, and I think it's a smart way to do it.
Yeah, Capitalize has
I would say he capitalized on. Okay, I'll see myself out.
It's still not as bad as the Shubaroos and shit from yesterday. Don't worry,
guys. Thanks, Nixia, for joining us today. Have a great one, Nixia. We'll see you next time.
Or never.
Don't call us. We'll call
at
you.
Home. Yeah. I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist.
Hey, you take those where you get them.
You gotta capitalize on it. You know what I'm just saying? Okay,
God,
I'm really done now.
Oh, I don't even know
last one.
I'm like, no.
Looks like he's going to go check for rock passage. Stating, like, I would like to have a nade here just to clear this, just in case anybody is extract camping, because we do have to remember this is where Cadences was taken out from right at the beginning of the raid, and we may have had somebody fall asleep at their keyboard here. I mean, we've all seen people fall asleep in these areas.
Yeah,
so they
you just have too many.
Just happen to wake back up when somebody's running into the extract, right?
Exactly. It's happened to all of us. We've seen that guy. He fell asleep at his keyboard, or he went to go get a hot pocket and returned right as somebody showed up. We know it.
Yep.
Cadence is getting out,
surrounded by too many heaters.
Man, that was an amazing event. Like that, we had so many close calls on that map. Unfortunately, Cadence is being taken out within the first minute of the raid. Like this was like Suddy yesterday, just being dominated at the very beginning of every map, and it happens. We all have those days that this does happen, but what Cadence has to do now is say, hey, I've had 2 bad runs. I was taken out. I can't let that get me down, and needs to build that momentum moving into the next maps. Now, for me, and the reason I love this Shoreline one so much is because of those close calls, because of those situations that we saw, with that we saw with Capitalize and we saw with Raz right there at the roof. I thought we were going to have a fight there, didn't you?
I thought one of them was going to go down, but I think Raz, like he made the right call just to back right off. He got what he needed done, and he just scooted on out. I think he played it smart. He got the points. Conflict avoided.
Now, Grumbles, what do you think about with Miss Lizard spending a lot of time over at those cottages? She did pick up 2 kills over there. Do you think if you were in her situation or you were her battle mod, do you think you would have been like, hey, you got the 2 kills, we can't find this guy, maybe we're getting low on time, run away? Or do you say, play your game?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say anything negative about anybody's playstyle. So for me personally, if I was doing that, or if I was the battle mod, I would be thinking, or I would be suggesting, we do need to get our objectives done. There is a potential for you to lose it here. We know that there is more than likely a threat, but we can't find him. possibly time to get out, maybe get up to the resort, try and get some of those objectives done.
Yeah. And that's the thing. So let's go ahead and take a look at the brackets. We've got some updated scores. Let's see where everybody is sitting. Wow. Look at that. After 2 maps,
They're neck and neck.
I was not expecting this. Capitalize taking the lead with 31. Raz sitting in second with 30. Miss Lizard coming in with 6. And Cadences with 4. Now, like we've said before, Miss Lizard and Cadences cannot be counted out yet. Both of these players have a lot of opportunity to make so much points. You've played with Miss Lizards, right, Nixia? Or have you watched Miss Lizards
I've
before?
watched her. I've never played with her, but yeah.
Yeah. So you know that this is not something like she can do this 100%.
Oh yeah, 100%. She is a gunner. She got this.
Yeah. Oh man, I was not expecting the scores to be this close, especially for first and second going into this. We've normally started to see a little bit of a difference here between first, second, and third going into the third map. But that just shows how important that that shoreline map is for points and the games that you play there and getting those bonus objectives done. So what it looks like is we are going to be going into Interchange next. So Grumbles, let's go ahead and take a look at those rules on Interchange. Let's talk about that for a second.
Yeah, maybe I'll read them a little bit differently today. I mean, it's overplayed anyway. So going on in Interchange, we got the event Mall Cops and Robbers. The objectives are one of the PMCs is a robber, the rest are Mall Cops. The Mall Cops are tasked with taking down the robbers. The robber's goal is to shoplift at least 200,000 in found and raid goods to fence and extract. Whoever can take down the robber gets the bonus points, but if the robber gets away with 200,000 in goods and extracts, then they get the bonus points. That's pretty big deal. PMCs will be sent their roles in a DM before the round. The players will have 60 seconds to separate before the raid is declared hot and killing each other is allowed. The rules will be for the loadouts, any loadout they want. They have to have a blackjack backpack. They are allowed a max of 2 stims and 2 grenades. They're not allowed the grenade launcher Mark 18. Any sort of FLIR or thermal run-throughs are also not allowed. And the points will be, I'm terrible at this. Dealt out, scav kills, 1 point. PMC kill, no tag, 1 point. PMC kills with a tag is 3 points. Killa is 5. And extraction is 5. And bonus points are 10.
Nice.
So
now, Nixia, if
you can make some big points.
I'm so excited for this. This was my favorite thing. I love this idea. So
it's
I love
so
that
fun.
it has
It's
to be found and raid goods to fence. So that's a challenge.
And we know,
and we were talking.
Is stingy.
Oh, sorry, I was gonna say we were talking about this yesterday. Yeah, he's very stingy. So you go,
yeah.
So
Wow,
Nixia,
this is worth a lot. Little money grubber over there.
Little money grubber. Nixia, if you were a cop, what do you think your game plan would be going into this?
Protect the tech stores. That would be yeah, because that's where like the big money is going to be made. If they can find any Tetrises, graphics cards, anything like that, I'd be protecting the tech stores and not the obvious ones. I wouldn't go to tech. Yeah, I'd be protecting. That's what I would be doing.
And that's something that we did see the first day and even some yesterday. We saw a lot of the people, because we don't know who the cops or robbers are when they're loading in. We don't find out until chat finds out, because we have to try to figure out who's grabbing stuff, who's not grabbing stuff. And we did see this the first day, with Gingerliness, where she was sitting up at the top holding a place, and we saw another one of the competitors go to the same location and they got into a fight. And unfortunately, she got killed there. So that's one of my concerns always as a cop, is saying, hey, if I'm holding these locations, I know the other competitors may be, because we have to think about that. Now, Grumbles, to you, if you were a robber, what do you think you would be doing here?
Oh, I mean, we talked a bit about this yesterday with the tech stores being obvious targets that anybody would want to hit. I would be looking for those smaller tech stores, the ones that maybe have 1 or 2 items in them, because half the time they have some very good stuff. I'd be looting over by Emercom, and if I had a key, even potentially be going in there, because there are some spawns and potential spawns for big ticket items. But I mean, I think I would probably skirt the lesser known stores and just try and get all the things that are worth the most per slot.
Now, Yeah, now this is something that I found very interesting, and something that kind of caught me off guard is, and maybe it's lack of interchange knowledge from some of the competitors, because this is a map that like you either love or you hate. You either live on this map or you just never go to this map. And there are two separate, and I haven't really found people ever in the middle that go, it's okay, I go to it. You know what I mean? It's either, yeah, I love it or I hate it. And a lot of times what I've been surprised about the robbers is they will go into the main body, but underneath the mall, do you know how many weapon crates are down underneath the mall?
Oh, there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah, and we just have not seen like any of the robbers focus, because I mean, especially some of them are double boxes. Like a lot of people don't realize that there is a double box right near the entrance to the mall underneath. You hit it once, it opens, you loot it. As it's closing, you can see the second box in there, and you hit it and you get a whole nother box to loot. And with the buff to all of the crates, you can get extremely high value loot in those. So I'm excited to see it.
I feel like the RNG in crates is going to be a lot more, it's going to be less consistent than hitting a tech store and say finding a Tetris. Like if you find a Tetris, like that's all, not quite half of it, but that's like a solid chunk of what you need to find. So it's about like risk and reward and
we're
just
up
knowing.
In here, boys.
Let's do it. Remember, it's sold to because this is sold to Vince. I think a Tetris doesn't go for as much as it does
it sells
in other
70,
situations.
I think $72K to Therapist, I think, for that. So, Fence is probably going to be a stingy little bugger and give you maybe a quarter of that. So, but that's still a pretty good chunk of change. Graphics
really
cards
is.
are $110K to Therapist.
Oh, boys, play the alarms. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo,
Okay.
wee woo.
We were making we were making that joke yesterday about Paul Blart.
Cadence is going ahead and letting us know that Cadence is not the robber.
Where's his
understanding 100%
Doesn't sound like
they are a cop.
Doesn't sound like Cadence is put off by the early exits of the rounds either, which is a good sign.
Yeah.
Okay. So
now I definitely like the spawn that they got today versus the spawn that we saw the competitors get yesterday. They spawned at the far corner where kind of Capitalize is heading, and they have 30 seconds to get away from each other. And unfortunately, from that spawn, they are still on top of each other. Looks like the raid is going hot now. 30 minutes on the board. Let's see what happens. Capitalize going ahead and getting some action against the Scav. Oh, Razzle going down right now.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
Hey, Frozen.
Razzle going
Scavs
down.
for me too, right?
Oh no.
Got it.
Just
you hate to
absolutely
see
heartbreaking. Now the question is, was Razzle our robber or not? Because we need to look and see what's going to happen. Because if Razzle was our robber, those points are gone for everybody. Go ahead and watch Capitalize here. See what's going on. He's hearing shots underneath. See what he can find. Oh, seeing somebody on the stairs? Oh, yeah, taking some shots.
Oh. Was that a...
Oh, he hears them on metal.
It looks kind of like a Scav.
I hope that wasn't another competitor. I really hope that wasn't.
Oh, escaped.
So Capitalize is over in. Capitalize is underneath the idea side. Cadence is up in idea.
No, should I go to? I'm not gonna be greedy.
Wait, I'm sorry. Capitalize is not in idea. That may be Killa.
He's under. Yeah, he's at Oli.
Yeah, Capitalize is over at Ollie. Cadence is an idea. Oh, just lighting him up there. Oh, second one taking shots.
Receiving fire.
Take it easy.
Is that a Scav?
That sounds like a hunter.
Scav. Yeah, it sounds like a Scav shot firing at him. We'll see how this plays out real quick. What's the option going to be? Just reload and go? Cadence in the bottom right, wee-wooing for us.
Still wee-woo.
It's just not the same without the sound effects, so.
Exactly.
So many.
Miss Lizard's in the middle.
Ooh, that is a testy place to be.
That was a player shooting at me? It sounded like a
I feel like
hunter.
sometimes this position either pays off huge, or you, especially with the fog in the mall like this, you can just get absolutely doinked from somewhere and you have just no idea where you got shot from. So
yeah, it's a tricky
100%.
position.
but if Kill is there, which I think we heard the RPK popping off, so he might be.
I think I just saw Killer run underneath the escalator from right to left on Miss Lizard's screen, going into, oh God, my brain, Brutal.
Oh, okay.
Running into Brutal. Yeah, right to left. Yeah.
I think I need to get my peepers checked. I didn't see that.
Oh, I think our
What's that
robber
fog
is
you were
still
talking
on.
about?
Wait.
Oh.
No. Because it's found in raid items defense, so none of this stuff would actually count that he's looting off of the body.
Oh. Yeah, it has to be
So
found in
he's
raid,
either
though.
not the robber, or he's just made a mistake there.
Yeah, and it's one of those situations where found in raid, the reason that the team went with found in raid was to prevent in case somebody tried to bring a player things in. And you know, it's about the integrity of the competition, and then this way there's no question ever. Found in raid is what's important.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, the vetting
'Cause
process
you
is
never know.
pretty good, but nothing's perfect.
Well, this eliminates like any chance of that, so it's just pure what you can find in the mall, and there's no way to cheese it. So it's a smart way to play it.
Yeah,
definitely.
So I think it's safe to assume
Doing
that
some
Miss
big
Lizard
looting.
is one of our cops because she is definitely patrolling up here.
Wee woo, wee woo. Sorry.
We need a soundboard with that. We need a perfect soundboard.
We needed
for that.
it.
Yep.
It's okay. You don't need a professional sound guy. I'll just be your sound effect maker. Like I'm on it.
Can I
ahead
just
and
pay you to
drop
make
it.
every
I promise
sound
it'll
effect
be
in my
good, though.
life for a day? Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out what
on
Capitalize is
stretch.
I'm sure
doing
you want
with.
that.
The barter thing.
I'm still trying to figure out what Capitalize is doing with this stuff. Like, is he just saying, "Oh, you know what? I got to kill. I'm going to keep it anyways. I need to sell it. I
He's just
need
doing some
rubles."
casual strength training during the tournament. That's all.
Yeah.
Does that 8R not have a? Capitalize, I believe, is our robber. He's filling the blackjack with items that he's finding in raid now.
Okay, so I guess he just took the black rock for storage. It's smart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that'll give him
Fill
a
up on
couple of
all
extra
the junk.
spots. Yeah, exactly. Now that 8R is kind of an interesting build. It looked like they had the
No, because I'm playing fast.
they had the muzzle on it for the suppressor, but they didn't actually put the suppressor on it.
Thought that was gonna be the.
Yeah.
Meta gamer.
Yeah. I
He's
mean,
just
I
sometimes
think the
Sometimes
other benefit. I think the benefit to him
he's doing
killing
this
that
really
player and
smart, though.
taking that is that when you kill them and you see that, you maybe don't think he's the robber because, oh, none of its tagged is found in raid. But, oh, open up that black rock and you'll see.
He's doing this smart. He's not going to the major tech stores. He might
I
be,
have a feeling
you
a
know,
lot of
just
the
biding his
PvP's
time,
going
hitting
on
all
right
like the
now.
PCs
Someone
and
already
stuff
looted
like
Killer
that.
too.
And then maybe he'll.
There's a lot.
But the thing is, there's other PMCs on the map. So if he leaves it too late, then all the good stuff is going to be up someone's butt, and then he
Well,
misses
same
out
with
on
the
all
player
that. So,
scavs, too.
yep.
All right. Let's go ahead and take a look.
Oh,
We
thanks.
may have a fight right now between Miss Lizard and Cadence. They are
I'm
getting
surprised
super
this is the
close to
first
each other.
time we're seeing anybody go to a tech store.
Miss Lizard, I know you're a cop, but you should grab that graphics card that I believe I just saw to your left. That way
Yeah,
you
you
can
should-
stop the robber from having that. Just an FYI, just a tip.
Just for the robber, though. I mean, it doesn't benefit you in any way.
Yeah.
Leave it. You can leave it for me. I'll come take it. We'll scab in right now.
Yeah, scab in, boys. There you go.
I think maybe we turn tails.
This is going
and
to get
just go for
interesting.
scabs. Finding the robber is nice.
They are getting super close to each other. They are definitely getting close to the same hallway. There's one hallway difference between them right now because Cadence is still in Papa John's. Miss Lizard is looking straight down to secret stairs on the backside, saying, Techlight, you want to come here, Robert? This is my house. You are not getting into it. But it's a very dangerous place to play.
Out here. Yep. They could get into it. They're slowly inching their way towards each other. Oh.
Taking shots. Remember, that glass is not something you want to ever shoot through.
I've found that shooting down through it is not a good thing, whereas shooting up through it is.
Now, that was a third-party PMC. Yeah, that was a third-party PMC that was not capitalized that he was shooting at. He's going ahead and switching to an alt and saying, hey, I'm ready to get into a fight. I like this.
Yeah.
There's no way that Lizard didn't hear that, though. So she's creeping her way up. She's going. I wonder if she heard him up at Kibba Sniper. Because I know it was suppressed, but definitely you got to hear that and wonder if someone's coming towards her. She is pushing up.
Now she did just throw grenades.
It looks like we might have contact.
One of them had an MDR.
So she's still holding down towards Urban.
One had a Valde.
Oh, they're so close.
One had a Voodoo.
Her asking, did I waste my grenade? Just saying, oh no, did I just waste it? Thinking somebody was in here. Because remember, they are limited to the amount of grenades that they can bring in.
I also need to keep in mind.
This is so tense.
Oh, this is, yeah.
How do they not hear each other? Well, he's got the...
Well, he's got an Alton on.
Ooh. Yeah.
Pre-fire in that corner.
I think we're coming up on competitors right now.
You can hear Cadence saying, yeah, Cadence, you could hear Cadence saying, I heard the pre-fire. They are right on the opposite side of each other. Literally right now, they are
about to be peeking one another here.
Oh, they're about. See what happens. Let's see.
I think she saw him. No.
She's still looking down secret. He's now peeking towards her direction, taking shots.
Oh, he's taking fire somewhere else, though.
Let's see what happened. Miss Lizard's making that sprint with no legs.
Yeah, she is hurt bad.
It's the only downside with that that site, that Voodoo on the MDR. The kick on that was crazy.
Yeah,
Lizard.
She's got no legs.
Worse. Yeah, it would have been even worse if they were using Valve.
Oh,
third party coming right now.
Someone's coming up the escalator right now. Oh.
She might be the robber.
Sounds like multiple.
Oh my gosh.
May have booked it down? Can't tell.
This fog is killing them right now with the flashlights and everything. They just cannot see.
Look at that.
It's impossible to see when there's that. And then the flashlight glare, too. It just makes it so much worse.
She had to have ran.
He's hunting.
Pop a painkiller, and you got the trifecta.
Going ahead and popping that ibuprofen exactly like you had just said. Going ahead and pre-medding.
She booked it. She has to be the robber.
Oh.
They did. They just wrapped around. They swapped places. Cadence is now looking over at secret stairs, thinking to himself, hey, she booked left. She's going down secret stairs. I know it.
Wee woo, wee woo.
Oh, still with the wee woos.
Wee woo.
Oh. Yep. I'm surprised he I know what, he's got the Alton on. He probably couldn't hear her crunching on the glass when she ran through Ultra Med.
Could you imagine she just juked me?
That's true, yeah.
Pretty sure it's a competitor.
That's the trade-off, though, right? The added protection versus the hearing.
Might get one tap right here.
He has 100% psyched himself out. He thinks he knows. He's like, I'm positive. She left. She went this way. She's got to be the robber. and now he's totally leaving the area where she was, and he's left. She's free to do what she wants now and reposition and just hold areas.
Did I just get juked?
Meanwhile, Capitalized just filling up that black rock.
Oh, I got juked.
And
So
Cadence,
That black rock.
Cadence is just over here going,
Props?
I just got juked, and not realizing that Cadence is juked
He
himself.
juked himself. Yeah.
So
He's
easy
over
to
here
get
saying-
inside your own head. Yeah. I mean,
is.
like she
It
was
really
sitting
is.
in Tech Light, like she was over at a tech store. I mean, like his logic is sound, but like it's just one of those things you just.
Now we could see a fight break out here because we do have Cadence going over to Ollie where our robber is still living, just shopping, finding some keck tape.
Gotta love that keck tape.
Gotta love it. Checking RAS, seeing if it's been
Hey,
hit.
I think he's hugging the tech stores. I don't even think he's thinking about Ollie.
Yeah, he's staying over here at a dig, seeing what
Yeah,
he can find.
He's hearing some shots though. Those might draw him away.
Smart
Miss
move,
Lizard's
making
all
sure to
filled
check
up,
his
so she's back middle of the mall again. And if we'll capitalize, no, he's still over in Ollie. Oh, she might actually end up killing if he puts himself in a bad spot here. Cadence's Lizard's. Oh no, she actually went down. Never mind.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's
I was
amazing
thinking
that
she's gonna
Cadence.
stay up there to snipe.
Yeah, it's amazing that Cadence has made his way around the entire mall and become so close to each competitor. Miss Lizard now underneath. They are just looping each other. This is amazing to watch how close they get to one another each and every time. Dead body right there.
Makes you wonder how many times that you're like, a second away from death and somebody's just like, oh no, I bet he went this way. And,
Well,
yeah,
the
that's
lead
it
up to
happen
them
in real
even
time.
just that lead up to them even noticing each other was crazy. Like if one of them had just turned a couple more degrees, they would have seen one another sooner, and potentially one of them would have come out dead because they were inches from one another.
Yeah,
Now
I think if he'd had that M4 instead of the MDR. Oh, here we go.
Cadence is finding her again. This is Miss Lizard and Cadence. Let's see what happens. Alton's
taking
saving
a
his
round
life.
off
That's
the globe.
Riz T. Yeah, Riz T saving Cadence's life here.
Oh,
Miss Lizard taking
nice,
Cadence out.
Miss Lizard.
Very
Nice.
nice.
Well played. Well
Beautiful.
played.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, get some hype in chat for Miss Lizard. That
Good
was
fight.
beautiful. Way to play that. Just smart, just beautiful. I mean, that comeback after being dropped on by Cadence upstairs, finding each other yet again downstairs. That, oh my gosh.
Oh.
Meanwhile,
Gotta
our
love
robber's still
fight,
just
though.
filling up on loot. I love it.
Just
I
still
think
getting
they were
that loot
probably
going.
convinced. Yep. So she knows. So she's got to know now, just by the fact that he had nothing on him, that is not the robber. So hopefully she realizes the robber is still up somewhere.
Yeah. Now they have 14 minutes left up on the board. And now that she's made this realization, she has to determine, okay, where do I go from here? Do I keep running around the mall looking for the robber, or do I make the choice now to move outside and say, hey, I'm going to start skirting the outside, maybe check in stash to see if the robber's being smart and going around the outside.
Ooh, I mean, I guess it's fuel, but it doesn't sell very much to fence. So that's a huge chunk of space he's taken up. You're just thinking, unless he just needs to fuel his hideout.
It's cold, simple.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a
We all know
big
how
slot.
valuable fuel is.
Yeah, what I think it's a
Like,
6 slot to
screw
fit
the
only like
competition.
700.
Yeah, it's not very much. It's 340 empty to therapist. So, so fence is not going to give you much. If he can find something better, hopefully he can. I think, I don't think he really hit any of the tech stores. So
No.
he kind of looted PCs and stuff like that.
The stylish one, but
There is still a lot of loot in Oli though. Oli is known
True.
to have quite a bit of loose scrap laying around.
It's just amazing to me that he has not left this side. This is a great idea. I don't know. For me, I'm having a hard time. Like I'm having an existential crisis right now.
Yeah,
because he's not leaving. He's not leaving, and I'm like, wait, why aren't you going out of here?
Wait, that's all wrong though, means.
Now, with him pushing out the back of Ollie, both of them are around this area. Let's see how he plays this.
We got like 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah, there is definitely potential for them to run in here.
We could have.
And she's right there.
He's thinking about leaving right now. I believe he's talking with his battle mod saying, hey,
I believe. Let me double check the...
I'm thinking about leaving. I think I'm good.
Yes. So extract is 5 points.
Oh.
And then if you reach the required amount at fence, which is 200k, it's a
Now she's
bonus
taking shots at
of 10
scavs.
points.
He might hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, there's people fighting.
Oh, he's got
the ult, and he might not hear those suppressed shots.
Yeah, her taking shots over here at the scav. As long as the scavs don't shoot and she's using a suppressed M4 with that ult on, he should not. I'm gonna put quotes up around. Should not hear these shots. She's going left or right, pushing.
Getting
He's
serenaded
still in
at the
the
same
middle
time
of the
too.
wall.
Yeah, dang it! I wanted to go to Emma.
Wasted on this kid.
He might hear like a faint sound and not really sure where it's coming from just because of, she's outside, it's suppressed. She's getting all the scavs though.
She is picking up extra points here, which isn't a bad thing. You know what I mean? Kill him.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Okay.
Her poor body has just been beaten up so bad. Capitalize taking a shot at something, probably a scav.
How many arms and things do we have to repair in this game?
There she goes. Tongue-in-cheek humor.
All of them.
Oh.
Okay.
Getting some contact in Oli there.
Now, unfortunately, she is outside with the rain. Even with wearing those Razer headphones, she's not hearing these shots inside. So she has no idea. 10 minutes left on the timer. I believe Emercom is their extract.
Man, that fog is deadly.
Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, yes, it is. Especially if you're wearing sunglasses.
Alright, 10-minute warning, Cap.
So do you think he's pushing to the front, going to go underneath and try to make his way around from that direction? Because I'm finding it very interesting that he's looping back through the areas that he's already been.
I think he's trying to make it so that he is the very last one out at Emercom, just because it's notorious for extract camping and all that kind of stuff. So I think he's just trying to leave it to the last possible second to get out, which is honestly not a bad idea at all.
Yeah, control the zone. This is my house. Don't step foot in here without my permission.
Most people, when they're going to go Emercom, they'll just go straight out towards it, but... Scav?
Capitalize seeing two. I'm pretty sure that's maybe a player scav. The way that they were walking. Nope, regular scav, that one.
Oh. Yeah. Maybe the second one, though.
How much time we got?
One
we
was
know
walking
player
very
scavs.
no.
Ninja Raiden.
There we go. Beautiful shot.
Nice moving headshot.
Another one. Now remember, scavs have zero issue seeing through this, whereas we cannot see anything.
Yeah, you just get this nice white glare, and they see you. So.
Oh boy, do they see you.
Yeah, Miss Lizard can hear this noise. Looking back this direction, it seems like saying, "Hey." Yeah.
I think she's figuring this out here. I think she's going. You know what? This is probably the robber.
We get a cap. You have max strength. Hey, bro.
They were leaving. She asked her battle mod, what do you think? She's heading back, but she's heading up top, not realizing the shots were below. She's going to YOLO it. Let's see what happens.
Oh, no, I think she knows exactly where it is. She's getting up there. Maybe. Me? Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that. That's awesome. I finally just heard it in your voice there, where you were like, "Oh yeah." I was like, "Oh yeah, bud."
My Canadian.
I didn't hear it. I didn't.
Sorry.
I just.
Sorry,
I didn't hear it until
Madeline,
now.
For you.
Oh, that's amazing. That's wonderful there.
That's I kept hearing it. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
I don't know if she
underneath
hears them
her.
right. She's like right below her. Oh my goodness.
Strength does, brother.
The problem is she's repacking the mags and the rain is going, and razors are notoriously weird about directional audio.
Yeah.
Oh, she just
And now
needs
he's
to
running
look
out.
to the right. Oh,
Miss
she just
Lizard,
needs
please
to look to the
turn
right.
around. Please turn around, Miss Lizard. No,
Turn
don't go
around.
that way.
No.
Don't go that way.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Ring around the
No, she's
rosy.
going in. Miss Lizard, no.
Oh. Oh, that was this is what I was talking about. Like he was just like an inch away from death. If she just looked to the right, she probably would have had him. She had the high ground, so you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
She still.
maybe she goes back out. Nope. Oh, she committed.
No. She committed. She's fully pushing in, saying, "Hey, I'm going in here now." She's got to bleed again because she was injured, and if you don't know, when you're first injured, you have that wounded tag up on your character. If you run while you were wounded, as that ends, it reopens that wound and gives you a bleed again. And it has the chance. I think it has a small percentage to open no matter what. He's throwing a grenade, clearing extract of any people that may have fallen asleep.
She's still looking inside. Yeah, she's up at the registers now. He's out. He's out of there.
5 seconds. Please.
What
that
an
was
amazing.
so close.
So she's gonna just pick up some
just goes to
scav
show
kills
you,
here.
Sometimes you never know with the sound like that. It could have it's so hard to tell if it's above or below when you're outside like that. Oh, that was so close.
And now she's just pushing around, following his exact steps, pretty much, of where he went. She's just trailing, but too far behind. Unfortunate. 5 minutes left on the board for her to just try to pick up some points now. Try to get some kills. Oh, man. I cannot believe that is her.
That was crazy.
It really was. Picking up another scav, just hiding out in the tent. That is her points as of right now on the board, sitting with a score of 14, 3 PMCs, 1 tag, 5 scavs. That will be updated as she keeps murdering all of these scavs, just relaxing underneath, enjoying themselves. All right, we got the fence going on in our small screen. We'll see what happens, see how much is actually thrown on to that fence table.
You can sell, yeah. Just make a nice clean spot for me so I can see the difference.
And you hear the battle mod.
Cyclone and something else in there. So he might actually do it.
Seeing what he has right now, what do you think? How much do you think he's going to get?
I think I saw a cyclone, and he's got like the mandible's not worth very much. Like a lot of it is like it's gonna be close. If he gets it, he'll just get it. Unless he's got something hidden in there that I didn't see. As you can tell, I know my flea market and my trader prices. I'm a frugal Tarkov player. So we'll see. I think the Cyclone, like that might be like the biggest ticket item that he got because he didn't go to any of the tech stores.
Yeah, I'm kind of worried because I'm looking at a lot of the small, this really small loot items, and I'm just looking here going like, was the fuel can really worth it? I mean, that's a 6 slot. Like, I get that you can sell that on the flea market for a lot, but
I honestly, I don't think because he avoided the tech stores because I think, exactly what I said, I would be patrolling the tech stores because that's where the money is. I think he knew that that's what they would be doing, which they were. And, yeah. That's,
we got capitalized scores up to date, waiting on that bonus though. 1 PMC, 1 tag, or 1 PMC with 1 tags, 10 scavs, 2 extractions, sitting at 44 points. Now, don't forget that is going to change with the bonuses. Oh, man.
Oh, I think he's got it. I think he's got it because it's... what are we at? Oh, he's got it. He's got it.
Oh.
Boom. All the junk paid off.
All the junk paid off. Do not be like Sergeant Prepper yesterday. That was close. That was actually close.
I messed up.
The fuel tank was only 19K full to Fence. And you heard him say, I think he's like, I saw how much the fuel went for. He's like, I thought I messed up taking the fuel because he was expecting it to be more than that.
It really doesn't sell much back for traders. So, but hey, he did it. So
I messed up right there.
there was some clenching. He was like, uh-oh, but he pulled it off. So
yeah, exactly. Sitting with 6 items. I mean, a 6-slotted item only giving you 20K. That's a really bad value per slot. And that's one thing I always tell people to think about when they're looting items. They're like, well, I know this item sells for a lot. Like the tank battery on reserve. People are always trying to get those. And I'm like, yeah, it sells for a lot, but it weighs 50 pounds and it takes up 8 slots or 6 slots and you have to carry it out. Like, it's not, the value per slot isn't there. Get it if you need it to make. Is it 8? Yeah, 8 slots.
It's 8 slots, yeah.
and it just weighs you down. Right. So, oh man, these are, and I believe that all of our points are up to date right now. We are looking at some amazing capitalize moving way out ahead with 54. Unfortunately, Rassel being taken out super early with 30 points. Miss Lizards coming back, making a huge point increase with 22. And Cadence's sitting at 8. Absolutely amazing. It's seriously fantastic. Oh God, that was so much.
That was a crazy raid.
Guys, once again, please go check out the website over there for Evasion, evasion.gg. If you are enjoying this, if you want to go to the Season 4 challenges and you want to see exactly what's going on or when the dates are going to be, please go check that out. They have amazing stuff. This website is fantastically crafted. It is easy to navigate. Absolutely great information on there from the Season 4 challenges to the dates to the competitive team. And you can just see so much because, hey, we all have busy lives. Sometimes we forget when things are and you're like sitting to yourself thinking, hey, when's the Oceania tournament going to be? And they'll have that information listed right there. And then you can check out the amazing competitive team. Go over to these guys, show them some love, tell them how amazing they are. They were put onto this team for a reason. Some of the best Tarkov players in the world on this team. I mean, you got Sheaf GG on here. We haven't even seen him compete yet. He is in the tournament. The man with the money. I believe he's trying to be the first one to hit 1 billion in Tarkov this wipe, if I'm not mistaken. And he is well
give
on
it
his
all
way.
away. He is going to give it all away too. It's crazy.
So, and don't forget, the last option up there that's really important is check out the merch store over at evasion.gg/merch. Anything that you purchase up until the 19th, use the code EVASION to get 10% off. There's some amazing items in the store. Go check it out. Show them some love. Support this team and all of the amazing stuff that they do, guys. All right, we are going to take a short commercial break. We will be back in just a few minutes. Guys, don't go anywhere. We still have a lot more action to come.
On.
All right, guys, welcome back. Oh man, I am still like that last raid and how close Miss Lizard and I Capitalize got to each other right there at the end was absolutely insane. I still can't believe just like all she had to do was turn around. She had to turn around and she would have dropped him, or at least got into an amazing gunfight.
Yep.
Oh,
I think she would have popped
well,
him. She just had to look right.
Exactly.
That was crazy,
yeah,
though.
I'm with you. I think she would have dropped him, no doubt. I am super excited about the next map. This is probably one of my favorite, especially because we saw some interesting stuff yesterday. We are going into Woods Nighttime, not a cult. And I just cannot wait for this map. It is one of my favorite. Nixie, why don't you go ahead and tell everybody at home what they can expect?
Alrighty, so PMCs are tasked with placing a plague mask, the pestilence mask, in each of the marked circles. So the old one and the new one, and then up on top of the sniper rock in the bunker where the marked circle is up there. If all 3 masks are placed and they extract, they earn bonus points. So they're all going to be in the raid together, and they'll have 60 seconds to separate, and then they can kill each other. They can bring any load that they want. They need the plague mask, 2 stims, 2 grenades max, and then again, no grenade launchers or MK18, no thermals, and no run-throughs. And then the points breakdown is pretty similar to everything else we've seen. Scav kill 1 point, PMC 1 kill or 1 point plus 3 if it's their free total if with the tag. And then any of the cultists or Sherman or anything like that is 3 points. And then each objective is 5 points each. So if they can get those plague masks down, that's huge. So that's something they definitely want to go for. And then the bonus is 10 points. So could be lots of huge raid, huge comeback raid if they can get those objectives down for anyone who's dragging behind in points. So this could be a goal.
And we
for sure.
Yeah, we saw this yesterday with Sensei Scav, because remember, you get 5 points per each objective for each mask that you drop, and then you get another 10 points for dropping each of those masks and then extracting. So that's 25 extra points.
Huge. That's a huge amount of points potential right there.
Now, we did see something interesting yesterday from Suddy on this map, using some of his filters for the nighttime, making his entire game black and white, like it was a old school 1920s Neo style movie. Do you guys think you'll see any kind of things like that from any of the other competitors today?
I've seen a lot of people doing that lately. It does make a huge difference, as I know a lot of people don't like the way that the NVGs look. Kind of just... I don't know. It is something I've been seeing more and more, but I think it really just comes down to personal preference.
All right, let's hop right into it. Let's go ahead and take a look at them getting all out there. We are going to see what everybody's bringing, what MVGs, and just I'm kind of excited because Capitalize has brought the same setup every single raid. He's been doing the MDR with an M4, which I find very interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely a unique setup, and you want to have range on woods, but you definitely also want to make sure you have a way to take care of people when they get in close, because there are still a lot of people that play woods aggressively and like to push and get right in your face.
Yeah. So it does look like Capitalize is going with the MDR again.
If it ain't broke, don't
I'm
fix
curious
it, right?
to see if we get Sturman this time. Yeah, for real.
All right, and we
didn't
are
get Sherman last night.
No, I mean, what's the? I can't remember the exact percentage of Sherman actually spawning on night. It's not high, if I remember correctly. He's pretty much only a daytime boss, right? If I remember correctly.
I thought all bosses had an increased chance of spawning at nighttime.
Okay, that is definitely a possibility. And oh, go ahead.
Oh, that's just what when I was looking into it. That's anytime I had to go hunt bosses, I always went nighttime, and I found them almost, I would say, a pretty decent portion of the time. So,
gotcha.
Yeah.
What I really want to see is some cultists. Landmine!
I still have not seen any.
Is that a competitor that stepped on a mine?
Capitalize already going ahead and finding a landmine.
He was just getting it out of the way.
Everybody heard it too.
Everybody heard it.
They all heard it.
Was that a competitor that hit the landmine? We'll see what kind of effect this has on Capitalize going forward.
That's hilarious.
Little love tap.
Wait, Capitalize, are you near USEC stat, like the new USEC camp, because you do not want to be on that hill. If you are, there are more landmines there. Run away. As somebody who has not
we were
found out
graced
from
by
personal-
the.
I think he's going straight for that mark circle. That's what he's doing.
Yeah. We were graced by that swan dive off the cliffs yesterday. And today we immediately get the landmine surprise. It's just been an eventful time in Woods lately.
It really has. Raid is hot. 30 minutes on the board for the competitors. We'll see what they've got going on and what their game plan is. Oh, Cadence is bringing an RSAS with a... Really? Using that, oh my gosh, why can't I think of the 2.5 scope's name now? I'm having a brain fart.
Monstrum or the Prism?
The Monstrum.
I can't tell which one it was.
No, that's the Prism. The Monstrum is the one that... I always call the Monstrum the piggy scope because it looks like a little piggy.
It kind of does look like a little piggy. It just blew my mind a little bit there.
Do what we practice, gentlemen.
Yeah, I always think it's a piggy scope. I'm like, yeah, that's the piggy scope, and I always forget.
Ladies and gentlemen, there we go. That's what I was.
Capitalize is almost at that new mark circle. He is just hauling booty over there.
Imagine we mess this up.
Booty.
Now, he has to be super careful because this is where we saw Suddy and another competitor get into it. Quality plays here yesterday, or was it Dax? It was. I
think it was Dax.
It was Dax. It was Dax. Suddy and Dax got into it over here yesterday, and they 100% got killed by cultists that don't exist, by the way, over here. So him pushing this super fast, he's reopened that bleed.
Oh no!
Cadence, do not pull a Sergeant Prepper.
Oh. Okay,
he's fine.
Okay.
He has no legs, but he lived.
Oh, Lizard taking out a PMC over there.
Miss Lizard's taking out PMC. Razzle Diz and Cadences are right near each other.
I may have messed with our plans, but it's okay, chat.
Razzle is right up top where the sniper scav was, and Cadence is right below him.
And that's what matters here.
And he is hurt.
Let's see what happens between
He needs to make sure he can get
competitors.
these legs taken care of.
Oh wait, no, I didn't bring it.
Raz is trying to mountain goat it up to an even higher vantage
just making
point.
sure you guys are living.
Oh, you got to be careful doing this because you can easily just go the wrong way, and it's night night.
And then once you get in one of those spots where you can't get back up, you have no choice but to just take the L and go down.
Cadence picking up a scab that's down below with a shotgun and a grenade landing right there.
I have this feeling someone is up there at sniper.
And he calls it out.
It's all good, the drama.
You can feel like the eyes on him, like I know he's there.
I mean, if you hear noise and you hear him, it's on him.
I love the choice in weapon from Cadence. RSAS is one of those weapons, especially right now because it is so expensive to run because of the mechanic task. But it is a gun that later on in life, I personally just love running it.
I love the gun. It's just too expensive to want to run it consistently.
I saw him run around the mountain.
It's a little unfortunate.
Unless you start making, a lot of
that's
bank, obviously.
Yeah, and I feel the M1 has kind of replaced the RSAS because the M1 is such a budget-friendly version, and with the reduced recoil on the M1, it's just Cadence going down to a PMC.
I should have just waited.
Third party, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, he even called it. He's like, I know somebody's up there.
Lizard.
And that's the thing. It's Miss Lizard.
Miss
So Miss Lizard is
Lizard
right
taking
below
him out.
this. They're all three right here.
Maybe I should have done that nade. Might delay him from coming up here. I feel like this is cheating though, dude.
That's the second time she's killed Cadence today.
Around the side of the mountain.
Raz feels like he's cheating because he's holding the angle here. But you know that people are there. It's not camping, it's not cheating. You hear the movement, you're not just holding this, you know that there are people here. And that's the big thing about this.
It's okay.
And that's one of those things that we get so many times in the game when people like come into your chats and they're like, oh, you camping, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, hey, why don't you watch the VOD? Like, I heard you stomping around like an elephant, and I knew where you were, so I just lit you up when you went around the corner.
Yeah, there's a big difference between, sitting in a bush for 20 minutes and just hearing somebody coming around a corner and being like, okay, well, I'm going to shoot this guy when he comes around the corner. So,
no, it looks like
definitely a difference there.
Yeah, 100%. Sorry to cut you off there. Looks like Miss Lizard's opting to push away and saying, I'm not going up here.
It is a tricky spot to be, and there are a lot of different places you have to cover and a lot of different elevations. So I understand her caution, and I can agree with it.
Yeah, I'll let you know when we hit a point of
The very first.
How long do you think
Razzle is in a fantastic position here.
Right, and I was just going to ask, how long do you think Raz takes and sits here?
And then he killed me twice after. Like, we always ran.
I think until he feels confident that whatever he was hearing. Yeah.
Yeah, until you can get a good lock on it, because with the rain being as bad as it is, like if you start giving away where you are, then it's all over, because there's only certain ways he can get down, and then he's stuck up there. So
You gotta remind me, drop the slick, okay?
Okay.
Be patient.
I fucking love Drop the slick, bud. Let's do it.
We still gotta go up top, and then we gotta go in the back.
And you can hear
that's all I heard was drop the slick, and I can always agree. Drop the slick.
Yeah. And you can hear her saying, I still got to go up top. I still got to do this. I'm kind of...
She's battle modding for herself.
I get another like 40 seconds.
Yeah, there you go. That's productivity.
And you can hear Raz saying to himself, I'm going to give it another 40 seconds and then I'm out. He's like, I'm not going to wait around anymore for this.
And that's probably a good decision, to be honest. You don't want to spend too much time idle in these contests because you are trying to get the points. I thought maybe I was buffering for a second. Sorry, that threw me off.
No, Raz is buffering just a little bit there. That's all right. It happens. It happens. So the only thing about this, and you have to remember, so him giving himself 40 seconds is going to be kind of interesting because it is taking her that long to heal and to repack her mags. So he may push down and run right into her coming up. He's super nervous, you can tell.
A good chunk of damage. I'm not sure if he got into a big gunfight with somebody, but half of his body is red, so he might have just got into it.
That gold watch styling on everybody.
Hopefully it was just he got into a fight with somebody and not ran over another landmine.
Oh, hopefully.
Chat saying he was stabbed.
He was stabbed by a
cultist. He got poisoned.
Oh,
so
no.
They are live in this race.
Did he have an XTG on him?
He did not. He doesn't have an antidote either, and that's one of those situations. Okay, have either one of you been stabbed yet? I don't think you have, Grumbles. You haven't run into the cultists
I haven't
yet.
even found them, no.
Nixia, what about
terrifying. They're terrifying. They come up and whisper sweet Russian nothings in your ear and then shank you in the back. And then you die. It's great.
Does the poison kill you relatively quickly?
Super fast.
About 5 minutes.
I got poked in the head by one. I went through a Propofol. I went through a Stella and over half of a Grizzly just trying to make it to extract with this
Do you think that's his plan here? Or do you think he's just going to say, screw it, I'm going to just go as long as I have meds to sustain myself?
For me personally, I think it's one of those situations where
it's not sustainable. Yeah. It's not a sustainable thing. Like, I think I went through 2 ETGs trying to get out, and I was like hauling. I didn't stop sprinting until I got to extract, and I just made it. So I don't think it's really an option to stay in.
Exactly, and I think he has an SJ6 in his butt. So what I would do here is pop that SJ6, run straight to those drop-off locations, and then go to extract and say, hey, these bonus points are way more important than me getting any kind of kills, and I can't be safe here. I have to just go.
Well, that's what I was thinking. I mean,
he's kind of hovering. Like, if he goes left here, he could be going to the other mark circle, and he's looking there. So
now, do we have confirmation? Did he kill? did he kill the raiders? I mean, did he kill the cultist, or did he get stabbed and run away? Because if the cultists are still up, if there's still a few, that means Miss Lizard and Razzle are going to run into him if they make it over there.
Ooh, that'll be exciting.
Oh, yeah, he's
Maybe we'll
going
get to
for that
see it
mark
this time.
circle. I'm not sure if he did. He's going cautiously, but he is going for that mark circle. I think it's well worth the points. I just don't think he'll be able to get the one up on the big sniper rock, but he'll at least get the 10 from this. So, depending on how much heals he brought.
Yeah, he is sitting as our leader right now. Miss Lizard's throwing that mask down and picking up a horse that should just be deleted from her inventory.
I raised you well.
I'm surprised that he wouldn't have brought like the XTG-12. Just if like you're going to the mark circles, it's nighttime woods. Anything can happen.
Yeah, and you're allowed 2 stims, and you know that's one thing at the beginning of this raid that you have to think about. You're like, hey, we are going nighttime. There are cultists. Should I bring an antidote? Because if he had brought an antidote, he wouldn't be dealing with this.
I think Sexton, the leader or whatever, normally like the priest spawns with one, but if he only got killed by one of like the regular cultists, I don't think they spawn with them. So it's kind of luck of a draw. If he even, I'm not even sure if he killed that cultist or not. So I wonder if he'll pop that SJ6 and try and book it up there and maybe loot. Well, either you're gaining 5 points for the plant or gaining 5 points for the extract, so it's kind of a zero-sum game there.
Yeah.
If you can't heal through it all.
Raz is getting close over to this cultist location. He may be getting into it with these guys at any second.
People are recruiting you to do their mods.
Just still a little bit away.
Are the rules around coaching?
How much have you,
both of you,
how much have both of you played the new areas of Woods? A lot or not a lot at all?
I'm pretty comfortable with it. I've played it a pretty decent amount, but I stopped. I feel like Woods is a map that you take a bolt action to, and I just keep running into people with vectors, so I kind of given up. Oh,
he's getting into it right now. Dropping somebody. PMC, yes, good stuff.
Yeah. Getting the tag.
And he got the tag.
That's nice.
Very nice.
Points.
Do you check that body, unlike Capitalized did, to see if he maybe had some kind of meds on him to keep you alive through this? Maybe an SJ, I mean, maybe a Propofol or something like that? Or do you just say nope, like he's doing and running?
I think he wants those 5 points. I think he's going for it. He's still, I can't see how much is left on the Grizzly, but he's going to end up eating that whole thing.
You got this.
Oh, yeah.
And you can hear
he's
Cap's
still
battle
in pretty
mod.
good shape now, though.
And you can just hear the battle mod asking, hey, do you want to do this? Just giving them an option to say, you know, what do you want to do? Let me know. Capitalized battle mod is Dunk the Cat. So very well versed in the game, knows what's up. She knows. That's why she's just giving the hints, giving the options, but the competitor still makes the final call. And guys, don't forget to show
for it.
Yeah, don't forget to show love to all of the battle mods right now. Our head battle mods, Brian and Garland. Show them some love, and the amazing battle mods that we have today: Epic Failure Dave, Iron Fist, Dunk the Cat, and Frozen Tank. All of them are absolutely amazing. I love Tank so much. I love Brian. You guys are amazing. Iron Fist is such a great dude.
1,300 raids.
They're all just
everyone
great
on the
people.
Invasion team
Everyone
are
in
just
Invasion.
They really are.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Dunk does have amazing knowledge of the meds in the game, as she is the one that put this great handy chart for new players out about all of the meds in the game, uses times, what's good, what's not good. Seriously, knows her stuff.
I think it increases your...
Ooh, Miss Lizard dropping a mask. Getting some points there.
Oh, she got hit.
She's
getting hit. Did she get stabbed also?
Did she get stabbed? No, I thought she got. It looked like it. Maybe I didn't hear the shot.
She definitely took a lot of hits. Broke her arm.
Oh no, she got shot.
She brought one.
My bad.
She has an antidote.
I think it was this cultist that stabbed her. She just popped that antidote.
Good call.
That's what
Bring
I'm
it
saying.
in.
They will just run up and stab you, and they might whisper a little
you don't
sweet
hear
nothing
them.
Russian. Yeah, and then they're just gone again.
I like
That's
this call from
crazy.
her too. She's like, I don't know where he's at. I don't know. I don't want to deal with this. I'm just leaving.
Yeah, she only had the one antidote, and unless she kills, I think it's the priest. If you kill him, he's got one, but not ideal to have already popped it.
Oh,
oh,
That sniper? Hey, sniper scout.
oh, she's getting hit by the.
I'll stay away from your stuff.
Oh, I thought maybe she was getting hit by the invisible sniper for a second.
How about that? Okay. They're already
it sounds like she might have been. So she's yelling at him. She's like, "Sniper, leave me alone. I'll stay away from your stuff. You stop shooting at me." So that is all 3 masks down for Miss Lizard.
Just get broken limbs. That's fine. Wait, I thought I was supposed to heal me.
That's an accomplishment. Those are some big points right there.
Because I don't have the antidote? Or I didn't get the toxin? Yeah, that's why.
Please be that. That'd be amazing. Morphine.
That was weird. It did take a while for that antidote to go through. It's there now. She's healed, but it took a long time for that to pop up in the med screen.
All right, boys, what do you think? Go for Sturman after the last mask?
Capitalize laughing with everybody. Like, you think we go for Sturman now? We got the last
Yeah,
mask.
let's do it.
Am I going the right way?
I don't
Might
need
as
heal.
well. Go big or go home.
Right?
Armor, man. Destroyed my armor.
Sitting over here, no armor. Just like she's pinched right now because she can't move a lot. She can't go back the way that she came. She has to push. She has all the masks down, so now she has to make her way to the other side of the map for extract. Capitalize, realizing that there are multiple masks here.
Healed before putting the mask down.
We got some tough PMCs in this bracket today. They just refuse to die. Miss Lizard has taken so much damage to her body. And she's just shrugged it off, and then Cap over here is just, he's, oh my god. I don't know how he's hanging in there so good.
Oh no! Whoa!
Oh,
Capitalize!
Oh,
you just...
oh my god! That
Please! Do not pull a Sergeant
that
Preffer,
was
please!
almost bad. That was almost very bad.
What is he doing? Oh!
I think Sturman is up, so I think he's actually gonna try to go for him. Maybe.
I hear the stress.
I don't know that. I don't think that's the call, personally.
I don't think he is. No, he's going towards extract.
Yeah, you get 25 points right here for getting out while being killed by cultists. You're just bleeding everywhere.
He is taking a beating this raid. He's gone through almost an entire grizzly, and I think he did pop an ETG and a Propital. So he's, yeah, or no, I think it was just an ETG that he popped.
Yeah. And this is definitely the smart play. Going for extract, getting the 10 points. I mean, another 25 points on top of his score right now puts him in a definitive lead. Like it is going to be a hard thing to come back. But we can't count out Miss Lizard. She's also got all 3 of her masks down, and that is 25 points for her if she extracts. So, still a lot of points.
I think that's where I'm going.
And I hear Dunk telling her, like, you wanna get to extract. That's a huge bonus. So.
Yeah, it definitely is.
It's the opposite of outskirts.
I can't help with that part.
That rain. That's our greatest enemy in Tarkov. The rain.
Agreed. And buckshot scabs.
Yep.
Oh yeah, true.
Non-stop ass. Like, should I push this?
And Gluhar.
I'm not sure if I should do this. No, just do it.
I don't mind glucose. Glucose is not too bad.
Glucose? Yeah, I don't know, man. He's cocky because he knows. He's like, haha, I'm Jed.
I think you're the first person
I
I've
have
ever said
7
that, like, I
combat.
don't mind glucose. Like, I don't mind glucose in his entire posse.
I'd rather fight
Your
glucose
bullets
and his
make me
entire
laugh,
posse
Butters.
than Killa. I hate
That's
fighting
true,
Killa.
Yeah. Fuck, I wish that you could still leg Killa. It was cheap, yes, But man,
Turned into a
he's so hard. He's just mean.
I didn't want to actually.
He's a bully.
No, you need to get a good drop on Killa.
I mean, the fact that he can power
It's
slide.
hard
and
if you're
bend
not stumbling.
Reality. Mm-hmm. I mean,
Yeah.
he can power slide through boxes, through walls, through windows. He doesn't care. He just goes through anything. Matter doesn't mean anything to him. Everybody seems like they're
is the real mall cop.
Mm-hmm.
He is. That's Sergeant Blart. He needs a Segway
Whole
scooter
part wall
though.
cop.
10 minutes
What?
left in the rain.
What did you say, mall cop?
Hallmark
Ballpark
mall cop. Yeah, have you ever seen those memes? Mall cart.
Okay, wait. Yeah. Mall cart ball cop. That sounds
Looks
like a
like
video
Raz-
I wouldn't be allowed to watch as a child.
Trying to pick up a scat kill here. Oh my gosh.
Ball
Capitalize
cop.
still
I
just
love that.
making
I like
runs,
that.
trying to heal himself the entire time. How many
Like,
masks
he's
does
Get
dead.
into the extract.
Oh, there we
in
go.
the
How-
extract for Capitalize?
How did he survive?
And then you're gonna have to.
Like,
Sheer
Will and
force of will.
determination. Yep,
Yeah,
exactly.
just sheer force of will. That's it.
Oh,
So pay therapy.
Last mask down
It looks
for
like-
Raz.
yeah.
I think if all three of them get out here, this is the first time, like, we've had this many competitors get out of Woods Night. If I remember correctly from the past 2 days, only 1 or 2 have made it out. This is the first time we'll have 3 get out.
Not only that, but it'll definitely shake things up on the scoreboard, which will be interesting.
It will definitely close that gap a lot more going into that last round, especially because of how many points are available in the last round. We could see some huge shifts depending on if all 3 of these make it out. It's going to really make it interesting.
I'm excited for the last round. We saw some really big plays yesterday, and we saw some pretty big finishes. So I'm really excited to see what these guys have in store.
Raz taking the brave path, going along the beach. I personally like going along the beach. Not many people watch it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because it's a
Yeah.
bad choice, which makes it the right choice because nobody's ever down there. It's like, what idiot would be on the beach? Me. I would go
Me,
there.
exactly. I'm that idiot.
Yeah. I never
if it
die down
seems
there.
dumb,
I know
but
I
it
knock on wood.
works, it's not dumb.
Yep, there you go.
I'm gonna tune into Nixia's stream tomorrow night. She's gonna be running to die there, and then she's gonna be like, "Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
probably.
there
Eat my
it is.
words.
There
Yeah.
it is."
You'll be the one on the rocks going, told
Oh,
you.
is he going for it?
Are you doing this, Raz?
Oh, he's doing it. Oh, you're crazy. There's fog,
Raz,
there's
I don't-
rain, he's a
Come on,
laser.
Raz. I like this flip. I like this though. Raz before was a little bit shaken. You know, he was getting the butterflies
okay,
up,
no.
but now he's focused and he's like, yeah. Oh,
I was
Raz.
like, okay, never mind. Bad call. Not wait. And it's like, maybe? No? Okay.
I
But
did.
you know,
I like what he did.
It has nothing to do with being a Chad or courage. It's about making the smart play. This is an objective-based tournament, and kills are a secondary objective for the most part. So if you don't need to put yourself in that position of potentially losing any extra points, you don't have to.
Yeah. Exactly.
But and that's the thing that he did there that was super smart, that was very interesting to see, was he said, okay, I hear the shots, I'm just going to peek. I'm going to see if I can get a shot on something. Because if I can pick up 3 points, that's 3 more points, but I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to get actively aggressive and go for this if I don't see anything. Now, this is interesting.
Yeah.
Miss Lizard and... Whoa! They're super close to each other.
It looks like he may be pushing the extract, but he's still keeping an eye out.
Dang it, dude.
Oh.
Why do I keep
Oh, is
smashing
he
my
just-
mouse against my keyboard?
He's smashing his
okay.
mouse
It was a
against
little
his keyboard
little desktop.
and-
Little desktop.
I was
There's
like, what
no
do you
way
see?
she didn't hear that.
Crap.
I mean, he is suppressed. You will be surprised how much suppressors they've changed something with the
and
audio
with the
on
rain
suppressors.
too.
But I don't see
Mhm. And with the rain.
I
mean,
think she
imagine
did
how
hear
many-
it though, because she's staying in there. She's like, I don't like that. That was near extract, and he's in there. He's getting out in a second. Oh, maybe not.
Oh, he's in
Dropping his
extract.
trap like it's nothing.
Just amazing about how close they were. 5 minutes
That's,
left.
that's been a
4
couple
minutes
times.
left.
Yeah.
I have to
It was
say,
the same
we've
way
seen-
last night too.
Yeah, it really was the same way last night, but we've seen so many times today versus the first 2 rounds where they've been so close to each other but not actually engaged each other. Whereas in the first 2 rounds, if they were close, they ended up engaging one another, where today has been very much they just scooted by, you know what I mean? Just ships passing in the night, like just missing each other by that much.
And the couple fights we did have a couple times, some of them decided no, it's not worth it, and just kind of retreated tactically from the fight. And I thought that was really cool to see too,
That
because
was
it showcases,
so
you know,
smart
like
on Rassel's part. Yeah, like you're not wrong.
Being a good player isn't just about your KD or how much you can run and dome everybody in the server. You know, it's about being able to make the smart plays that progress you and get you the upper hand in Tarkov.
Yeah,
So
and that's
even
and
this,
that's
what
one of the
she's
things.
doing here, this is super smart. She heard those, his desk pop over by extract, and she's going for UN 8 instead of RUAF. So, like little decisions like that, like you just don't want to risk it because like she has no way of knowing that that's another competitor and he's out. That could just be somebody camping extract, you know. So smart play on her part.
Yeah, and 100%. That is one thing I always try to emphasize to players is that no matter what your KD is, that doesn't really matter when it comes down to it. Tarkov is so much more than just your KD. Yeah, and yeah, it counts scabs, but your game, your knowledge in this game is so much more than just that KD. It's so much more than that number of PMC kills because there is so much more to this game. So it's very
100%.
interesting.
I love the game so much. You know, it's so complex. There's so many layers to it, and like there's even if you've been playing for years, I'm sure you're still learning stuff every day. Like oh, I didn't know about that spot. I didn't know about this. Like it's such an awesome game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was something
awesome
yesterday. I'm trying to
community.
remember now. Yeah, there was something yesterday. I'm trying to remember that we saw, and I was like, wait, I didn't know you could do that. And like I've been playing for 3 years. I'm like, wait. That's a
I think
thing.
it was jumping it. Oh, never mind. I was thinking of something else. I'm brain fart.
Was it how to get good?
No, that I
I
still
wanna
haven't
see
learned
that.
after all this time.
Show me.
I
show
still
me
don't
the
know how to
secret
get
that.
good. Well, first, how fat are your vape clouds? Because that matters. Next, you have to have some sort of really cool beard or mustache. I'm sorry, it just has to happen.
No campers. Okay.
Well, my
See if
mustache
you can
game
get
is
one.
pretty weak.
Campers.
My mustache game is pretty
It
weak.
can be fake. It can be fake. It's just
Gotta
gotta
work
be
on that
glorious.
mustache game, Nixia. 100%.
Slacking, guys.
2 minutes.
Sorry.
2 minutes left. She's getting out. Plenty of time. Huge. 3 competitors getting bonus points, getting all the mask down, picking up
Nice.
kills. Oh my gosh. What? Like, Woods is one of those weird ones because the map is so big now. The map is so big now. So it's super
It's
interesting to
huge.
see like how everybody's playing it, their decision making based off of their spawn, where they're going, things like that. It's amazing to see like how quickly that map can change because how many times was Nixia, I mean not Nixia, I'm sorry, Nixia. How many times was Miss Lizard and Razzle right on top of each other? Like that, like 3 times I
At
think,
least,
right?
like, yeah. Once on Interchange and then twice on Woods here. So, and both
and
just like trying to listen and like it was so close, but
yeah.
Crazy.
And you have Cadence. Cadence is sitting below Razzle on that mountain, trying to heal himself, hearing stuff, and then all of a sudden, here comes Miss Lizard saying, "Oh, I found you. Mowed down. You're dead. I'm gonna take your stuff. Bye." You know what I mean? And then just refusing to go up there, making the smart decisions to move away. And that is the biggest thing today, is the decision making from all of the competitors. It's been amazing.
Yeah, oh yeah. We've seen some really smart, really intelligent plays. And I say it every time we do these. I love watching it because I never get tired of seeing how other people play Tarkov. It's awesome. I love it.
Yeah. And it is absolutely amazing. Like it truly, truly is. Their play styles and everything like that, it's just unique. Let's go ahead and take a look up here at the scoreboards as we're sitting right now. Wow. Capitalize 82, sitting at 82 points. Pretty good. Going into the last round with 82 points. I mean, he's
sitting pretty.
Yeah, he really is. Raz, look at and this is what we were talking about earlier. Look at the distance Miss Lizard has gained. She literally closed the distance so much, and she's sitting at 55 points, with Razzle sitting at 57. Cadence is sitting at 9, and Cadence still can rack up a lot of points. There are so many Raiders. There's Gluhar and his boss. There are so many things that Cadence can still come in and get a lot of points. And here's the thing. This team, this Group C group, like, they're shooting for the wild card or the win. They know what they need to hit.
Oh, yeah. And if they hit that hermetic door, if they rack up some points and they hit that hermetic door and they get that extract, that's just even better.
That's another huge
bonus.
bonus.
I hope to see a lot of that.
Yeah, so speaking of that, let's go ahead and bring up what the next map is going to be. It's going to be Reserve Checkmate. Grumbles, go ahead and let's tell all the people about this.
Sorry, guys, I already spoiled it for you, but the map's going to be reserved, so it's kind of like a chess-themed raid. PMCs are tasked with getting kills while in or on any of the buildings listed below. Getting a kill while you're in or on each building will be worth 3 bonus points each, and an additional kill from the same building are only worth the base points. I read that so weird. I'm terrible at this. Rules, loadout. Same as before. Any loadout they want. 2 stims max, 2 grenades. Same stuff's not allowed. No Mark 18s, no launchers, no thermals, no run-throughs, because let's be honest, those are lame. Points. Scavs, Raiders, Guards, 1 point. PMC, no tags, 1 point. PMC kill with tags, 3 points. Bonus points are 3 per building. Kill Gluhar, it's an extra 5. Extraction is 5. And if you... that activate and use the bunker hermetic door, you get double the extract points.
That's exactly right. Now,
I want a clarification on this. Do you have to be physically the one to activate the bunker in order to get that bonus? Like, so you have to hit it and then book it over to the extract, or I feel like that's semantics. I don't know, but
so the way that it works is if somebody else has hit the button, you have to run to the button and then make the move over to the door. So you have to physically move from that button to the door to get the bonus points.
Okay.
So you can't be standing there. Somebody hit the button, use the extract to get the bonus points. So it makes it very interesting when you have to actually physically make that move. It becomes very interesting. We've seen so many times, especially last season, where competitors hit the button, got over there, and literally got into situations while the countdown was extracting.
Yeah.
It's a pretty tight window, so it's
it really is.
It is. And you can't hear anything.
Exactly, you can't. Now, what's really interesting about this map is this is a solo map. Each one of the competitors picks their own server, so they talk to each other beforehand and say, okay, I'm taking this server, I'm taking this server. So they're on different servers, but on, you know what I mean? But they're all going to reserve. So there is no chance of them running into each other. And what it gets really interesting is this is a prime example of their play style. So we're going to see how each one of these competitors plays the game themselves. This is what they would do. Yeah, they do have a task that they have to accomplish of getting kills in those buildings, so they are forced to move around. But this is their game. So it will be really interesting because this will highlight what their strengths, what their weaknesses might be on this map. Now, let me ask you, Nixia, what do you think, knowing the rule sets now, knowing what's going to happen, what do you think you're bringing? Do you stick with what's been working for you? Do you have a gun or an armor or idea of how you play reserve? I want to hear from you.
In regard to the tournament, I would be hitting especially since you know that like the points are only going to count if it's like one of the pawn knight build, like any of the chess piece buildings. So if glucose is at K's, like you're still going to get points, but that's unless I'm understanding this wrong. I would be going to like black bishop and black pawn first because that's where glucose can spawn. I would be going for that and trying to go to the tech rooms like drop down and things like that and king, because that's where it's usually a lot of like pistolings and stuff like that just to farm some points and get kills in any of those just to get the bonuses and everything. I would be going for those tech spawns and just like farming, trying to farm people coming in to get the loot there. That's at least that's how I would play it.
Yeah. Now let me ask you, Grumble.
People are going.
Exactly. Now, Grumble, seeing as you saw how competitors played yesterday, and you saw some of the issues that these competitors ran into yesterday. Do you think that would you change your play style? Because remember yesterday, everyone went to the dome last, and they had so many issues getting kills from dome, getting points from dome. Do you change your play style? Do you change your decision making? Do you go to dome first? What do you think, Grumbles?
I don't think I would go to dome first, just because it is such a standout target that going up there, like you're kind of making yourself stand out for anyone else who's going to be looking for you there. I think I would try and keep the dome kill last, just because they're by that time, like a lot of the scavs could have respawned. There's player scavs running around, like, you know, there's all that kind of stuff happening. So there's a little bit more motion and a little bit more commotion going on. But I don't think I would change my playstyle too much, because reserve is a map that you have to hit hard, you have to hit confidently, and you got to make sure you're getting those players in those buildings and you're not taking too much time.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I like that.
It really depends on spawn for that though, like, because sometimes
true,
you can get super lucky with somebody hitting drop down or that's running from one of the spawns behind pawn and bishop. You can pick people off super easily from dome, but I guess it's situational.
Yeah,
sometimes you just get a crap spawn and there's nothing you can do.
Okay, let's go ahead and look at the scoreboard one more time. Oh, go ahead, Grumbles, keep going.
Sorry, I meant if I spawned at dome, it might influence my decision. But generally, I don't like to stick out that much and make myself a target that early on in the raid.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and we'll look at the points one more time. Capitalize sitting at 82, Razzle with 57, Miss Lizard 55, and Cadence with 9. Guys, I'm excited. There's so many points. Capitalize has the opportunity to really just take the lead and win this and hold to that lead, but Razzle and Miss Lizard have the opportunity to literally come back and win this. If something happens to Capitalize early, they just have to play their games. They have to play smart. Let's go ahead and take a look at the competitors. I believe we're getting ready to load in. I'm excited.
It's not just pulling ahead though either. It's these guys have that ability to get into that wild card spot, because that's not a huge gap to fill from where they're at now. It's doable.
Now, do you guys think that Cadence's choice here of still running the RSAS over and over, do you think that's the smart play here? I mean, I do know that that's
like, if it's your favorite gun, then I feel like you've gotta use what you like using. I think he just got some in really unfortunate situations in the last couple that, you know, it happens to all of us. So I think if he's sticking to what he likes and what he knows he can clap cheeks with, so I don't think there's anything wrong with sticking to your guns.
Yeah, and Cadence's favorite gun is the RSATs. And I mean, it's an interesting story because Cadence has only started streaming in December of 2020 only because of another streamer, Kool-Aids. And his community wanted to see his perspective. He was playing with it. That was his duo partner, and that's why he started streaming. And now we're seeing him here in one of the, in the biggest Tarkov battles competition. So that's really amazing.
Pretty cool.
To see.
Good for him.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
So I'm very excited. We're just waiting for players. We're waiting for players on reserve, which is, there we go. Capitalize is locked in. That was. And Cadence is also, both of them getting in right at the same time.
So weird, that never happens.
Let's see what happens with Capitalize. Now, this is what we're going to talk about. Where they spawn in is going to influence so much. At least for me, it would.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, and it's raining.
Of course, raining and foggy. And it's not the light rain. It is the heavy rain.
Nikita,
These guys
why do you hate us so?
They do not have it easy today. Guys, and remember, every one of these competitors are absolutely amazing. They are fantastic. Guys, if you have not gone to their streams and said hello, go do that right now. Give them a follow. Follows are free. If you like what you see, go over there. Give each and every one of these amazing competitors love. Seriously.
They're putting on a wonderful show for you guys today. Absolutely.
They really are. They really are. And like I said, those follows are free. Show them some love. Capitalize getting right into it.
Oh, they're already below me.
Yeah, he's wasting no time because he knows. Listen, that drop down room is a hot spot for an easy kill.
You gotta get in there, or you're it gets looted in the first like 20 seconds of the raid, pretty much. Oh,
he saw somebody's gone through there, throwing a grenade, pushing him, dropping him.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Nice. Oh, what is going on here? What is going on? Okay, there we go.
Oh my goodness! Do you see what I just did?
Yeah, we saw what you just did.
Did you see
Everybody saw what you just did. Going ahead.
It's okay.
Oh, and he's hearing more people too.
He has that. He has that. He's like, okay, maybe I can pick up a couple more.
There's always scabs in the courtyard unless you.
Caden's taking his time at the beginning to figure out the site.
With advice?
Smart play getting out of there. That's not a room you want to stay in for too long.
No, definitely not. Oh,
now
some action on the second floor, it looks like.
Yeah, it was interesting to see him take the front window because you can take that back window if you angle it correctly.
On the bright side, I'm not sure if... I don't think Dome can
Very
see
true.
us.
You can hear Caden saying to his battle mod, I don't think Dome can see me with this fog. He thinks that he's okay up here.
Well, yeah, when you ADS.
I think we spend too much time.
What were you gonna say about
Actually,
ADSing
we
though?
have the whole raid. We have the whole raid. I need to remember that.
Oh, was I saying something?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
just
yeah,
when
I
you're
thought you were.
ADSing with the fog, you can't. You like if he scopes in with that. I think he's still rocking that voodoo, isn't he? You can't see anything. Like 20 meters out, it's like just this big white glare. So,
somebody's getting lit.
shot.
Capitalize getting lit up right now from 3-story here.
Yeah.
Did he say he sees
At
him
least
or
I
he
think
doesn't
so.
see him?
Maybe it was behind him.
Oh,
It looked like the
I
muzzle
thought
flash was coming from inside.
That's what I thought also.
I
But
thought he
he's
was-
looking
yeah.
behind him.
That's
This
one
is
of
a
those
very
things.
dangerous
Fairly
building.
certain Dome can't see us.
Tarkov sound, just being Tarkov sound. Oh, he's just getting out of there. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's one of those things. That building is a very contested building, especially because of Mark's room and because of getting underneath there. It's one of those situations. Do you try to fight that or do you try to pick up something later?
Oh shoot, I totally forgot.
Both the pawns count as one. So as
Reserve
long as
can
you
be a
kill
tough
them, you
map
get
to
that
play if
bonus.
you're not careful too. If you rotate at the wrong time, you can just get caught in the worst possible position because there's just so many different angles
We're
in
gonna
this
do
map.
something
Well,
And
that's
so
something
much
I actually
empty
talked
open
about.
ground.
Is
little different.
now with the new bunker changes that you can get from King, Pawn, Bishop, all of those underground. I found that
I love it.
doing Shooterborn was actually really, really difficult because not many people were taking those risky routes where you can just run out in the open. So,
Caden's getting into it with a PMC, lining him up underneath.
Nice.
He's like, how did I not see that guy? Positive thinking right there. Whoop, that's one kill. Exactly.
Let's go.
There you go.
What is that gun that guy had? Oh, gosh. Did you guys see that?
That was a lot of fire.
I thought that guy was like to my left.
So if you notice, Cadence has brought backup attachments for his gun. He has the voodoo on top, or he has the voodoo that he keeps switching out with a, was it a red dot? It's a different close range sight. So
yeah,
that worked out well for him there.
No, it's PMCs or scabs.
Definitely
Likes to
helps with the
accessorize.
ergo hit. Yeah.
Well, Cadence is
The
also
backup
one of
site on the.
We're doing okay.
Go ahead.
We're on the board.
No. You
right?
finish.
Oh no, I was gonna say like the backup site on the long scope is gonna give you a huge ergo hit, so it's kind of smart to just swap it out.
Mm-hmm.
And we know DMRs don't have the best ergo in the world.
Yeah, and it's interesting seeing Cadence is one of the few competitors today that we've seen that has brought backup armor pretty much every single raid, to saying, hey, if I get hurt or my armor gets destroyed, I want to make sure I survive no matter what. So I really like that.
Do you think we'll see any more big train station action today? There were some pretty good fights here yesterday.
I hope so. We got Miss Lizard over there now in the train depot. I mean, it's a great place to pick up a lot of easy kills from because people just run by it and don't really check the windows of it as often as they should. Because there's so many places on the rafters that you can get shots from, and people just never look. They never clear it.
It's a hard place to fight. There's just too much to cover, but it's fun. I like it.
I mean, how many times have you gotten shot from somebody underneath the thing just laying there?
I mean, it'd be like down to like, hey, did you get?
You would be surprised.
I've shot a lot of people being that guy.
Oh, you're that guy?
Well, I don't camp. I don't run somewhere and camp. But if I'm doing something in an area and I know that somebody's nearby, then obviously I'm gonna like play it slow. Make sure that I get that first shot off on you.
It looks like Miss Lizard and Razzle both are having a difficult time finding people to shoot at. And this rain and weather is just killing them.
Yeah, and you miss so many sound cues. You miss, and just like you can't see anything when you're scoped in with that Valde. That's just like a big white fog. So it's tough.
What would you guys hit that button for Hermetic now to see if there was a raider spawn? And then go about the rest of the raid, hit it again, and extract? Or would you save that as like your final push?
No, the problem is because when you hit it, for me anyways, is you're alerting everybody where you're at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're going to eventually anyway. But I guess so. Like you just prefer the insurance of knowing that you're heading towards the extract as opposed to trying to head back into the raid. Like I can understand that.
I mean, for me,
I would also be searching the tunnel.
To be honest.
Yeah, for me personally, it's the situation of when you hit that button and you're not using that extract, and it's this early in the raid. Not only are you worrying about other PMCs because it's early in the raid, but at 30 minutes or 32 minutes,
raiders. Yeah, and
exactly.
Everyone's either going to go converge on the raiders, or they know where you're going. So it puts you in kind of puts you in a situation where either they know you're going to bunker Hermetic to go extract, or you're going to farm raiders, and it kind of just lets everyone know, hey, I'm right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fair point.
That's
also too like since there's not really loot there, you're also missing out on all the PMCs looting and all of the tech buildings too. So
now, what if you 500 IQ'd it and used it as a way to bring PMCs and player scavs to one area? I mean, I know you want to get those kills in the other buildings, but a whole bunch of kills isn't anything to scoff at either.
No, for sure.
Oh. Razzle picking up another scav, yelling at him. Some extra points there.
Oh.
Who's throwing a grenade? Yeah, somebody had a grenade thrown at him. I believe that was Razzle also. Yeah. Razzle's getting a grenade
Miss Lizard is fighting somebody by the looks of it. Or killed somebody just now. There's a lot of gunfire popping off. Sounds like somebody's in for an interesting.
Yeah, Razzle's got gunfire all around him. He's just sitting here,
he's heading
just
up on
trying
the
to
roof.
move from building to building. He got his kills where he needed them, closing the door, saying, hey, that's going to be an audio cue for me if I hear it. Cadence switching sights back out again. Capitalize moving around these buildings. It's interesting to see their movement, their patterns, their pathing on this. And like we were saying earlier, a lot of it, I think, is just based off of spawn.
Yeah, because if you're if you get one of those spawns where you have to like run across the entire map, you're kind of just putting yourself at a disadvantage because you know people are gonna be put in like in their rooms, looting, doing stuff, hunkered down. So it's one of those weird maps that takes a while to learn the flow of it.
Also, if we do wait longer,
I gotta say, I love Capitalize's loadout this entire tournament. It's just like the Giga Chad. I don't care about my ruples. Do what I want. I'm a bad
Tarkov
mofo.
Oprah rich money. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So if you go to the other
That
bishop,
Oprah
So
rich.
what's-
You get a slick. You get a slick.
Everybody gets a slick.
Queen,
And what's also interesting is he's opted for not bringing a backpack because he's saying, you know what, I don't need to loot anything. That's going to hurt him, though. Only 20 points left on that slick.
train station.
Oh,
That
I
slick is
didn't even
gonna
notice
start-
that. Yeah.
That slick is going to start getting pinned by even the most basic of ammos in the game.
What was I thinking?
And now you can hear him saying
Oh,
right
now
now, like,
what was I thinking? Yep.
Yeah, I love all of it, man.
I should have brought an extra.
It wasn't my aim or anything.
Yeah.
And he's saying, he's like, that slick saved my life. It wasn't my aim or anything. I should have brought an extra, just knowing that, hey, put myself into that position of being able to win, trying to find somebody up at the dome, maybe going for shooterborns or something. One of the worst spots, I feel like, trying to get shooterborn.
Oh, it's just obvious. It's so obvious.
And with like everybody's still alive, which is very interesting because we saw yesterday at this point, you know, I believe 2 competitors that had already gone down at this point. So him being alive and having this much reduction in his armor, it gives him, he's at a huge disadvantage now, and it gives the other competitors a possibility that, hey, they may be able to stay in longer, they may be able to get more points and close that gap even more.
Yeah.
Oh,
shit! Taking contact.
He's getting
Sorry.
into it.
That scared me.
That guy. Oh, no! From behind.
It was a 2-man. Yeah. Oh, was that? Wait. Did he just die to?
And give it your all. GG's.
It almost looked.
Oh.
No, it almost looked like a one of the Adidas jackets is what the character was wearing to me. But that's a huge issue right now. He was the lead. I mean, he's the leader. He's the point leader as of this moment. Being the first one of the competitors to go down opens the door for Raz and Miss Lizard.
A huge comeback.
To stay
yeah.
Huge comeback.
It's all gonna come down to were the points that he got in the raid enough to keep him ahead of whatever they're able to get. And this is exciting because I love a nail-biting conclusion. The drama starts here, exactly.
Look at Raz. Oh my god, I love this
This is like-
decision making.
Oh my god.
This decision making is amazing. He said, no, I need to be in this place to get these points.
Yeah.
I'm going to run past you just to get it because I need to be inside for it. Genius.
That
Way
was
to
smart.
go, Raz.
Just take a couple
That's a risk,
shotgun
though.
shots and
Yeah, with those buckshot scabs, that is a risk.
Yeah,
Raz
actually,
is
I had
one
a
of
friend
the
of mine.
most-
Kind of messes with everything.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
Okay, I was gonna say I had a friend of mine get 2-tapped. He was wearing a slick and a riz by a shotgun scab that legged him, and took him down to 8 health. 8 health.
Oh my.
So
Yeah.
you don't want to gamble with that. They are
Exactly.
deadly. It was
And-
8mm buckshot.
Oh no, that is,
Yep.
and that's scary. That is so scary because as we talked about earlier, like shotgun scabs are our 3rd tier most difficult thing in this game. I feel that shotgun scabs are even more difficult than most PMCs in this game.
There we go.
And that right there, though, shows the decision making. Razzle is very methodical about his decision making, and showing that right there, saying, "Hey, I need the points.
need to be
I'm
in
not going to
this
shoot
yeah.
you."
It's more of like a
Most people just panic and just shoot the scab, but that was he doesn't crack under pressure.
I felt like it was weird if you
Doesn't crack under pressure. Calm, cool, collected.
feels like it's weird.
Yeah, this is we're seeing the tournament Razzle now in full effect. Where when we saw him earlier on Shoreline and he was very nervous, it was kind of out of character almost for him because you're like, wait, Raz, you're very
Meticulous.
direct with your meticulous
hit
direct.
in his whose raid audio is that has the buzzer going?
Not wrong.
It could be
It's
cadences.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
cadences. Okay.
I thought maybe it was Razzles and he was going up there to snipe him, but
Who just ran into the building.
yeah. Don't you love that sound?
I feel like Razzle he's hearing somebody. He's hunting right now.
I don't even know how. That's all I can hear. Oh, we got the Mandalorian cosplay going on with the fast MT.
Going ahead, getting a Mosin player.
Ooh,
I like this.
I love getting a Mosin-ling.
Yeah, right?
Even better
Razzle
when you're
finding somebody in the doorway,
Ooh.
lining them up.
Did he
So
secure the
I
kill?
heard Dunk say that both the pawns count as one, so it doesn't matter which building he gets this in.
Exactly. So it doesn't matter which building as long as he gets a
he's
kill
going
from one
for
of
it.
these super moves.
A smart push on it, you know he's lit. Catch him with his pants down while he's healing.
Nice little jiggle peek there. Just trying to listen now. Getting his flashlight situated.
We got another alarm going
Shame we
off.
didn't make him heavy bleed.
Cadence's alarm still just blaring.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that was Cadence in the bottom right-hand corner's alarm
Oh,
going.
okay.
Yeah. Listen in on Rat. See what happens here.
Oh, it's marked.
Yeah, this guy could have just booked it down to D2.
Does this count?
He definitely lit that guy up. He's got to be hurting. Yeah.
See, and getting clarification from his battle mod there. Does this area count if I kill him here? His battle mod saying no. That is outside of the area. That does not count, and he's just frustrated. Oh, what?
Wait.
What is going on there?
That was terrifying.
Yeah, that was just two dead PMCs. They've been going ahead and clearing those back rocks. Very smart.
Yeah, there's just so many places that guy had time to go tuck into a room, and I haven't heard any healing, but the guy he could be anywhere at this point. That's tough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do we know if Raz is running M995 or is he running M855A1?
I think I saw
I think I saw-
55A1 or 56.
Hmm. Just trying to find him, just trying to get any eyes on anything. This fog is so thick, so difficult to see through.
Or that might prove to be harder than you think. Because you could barely see into the windows.
Caden's still got the alarm going.
Yeah.
Finding somebody through that window or just shooting it out to be able to see through, I think.
Just shooting through the window.
yeah.
He was just mentioning how you can't,
Or
you
can
can't
find
see through them.
someone outside, maybe?
Maybe.
It looks like Miss Lizard is going to go up to Dome, see if she can't get some kills up here. I mean, there's always the possibility of finding somebody living up here, trying to get their shooter-borns done, just hanging out.
There's lots of tech loot up there, too, that you can get, so somebody just
Especially-
going for
why
their
not?
Red Rebel extract, and, you catch them while they're looting up in one of the rooms, so...
North.
Because this is a good place to find an AES, I believe, and a lot of people need those because they are super expensive on the flea market at the moment.
Spawned while we were...
Yes, they are.
Nikita?
That would be a nice payday, too, to just, if you didn't need it.
Go ahead and see what she's going to do up here.
He's gonna go for some snippy
Let's
sniping.
go.
Oh,
Ooh, that
visibility.
Beautiful Valde.
That is not ideal.
Guys, I can't see.
Like Silent Hill down there.
You hear Sadie right there. Guys, I cannot see. Going in for the gamer lane. We've all been there. Getting as close to your monitor as you can, looking for any pixel moving. Now, something that could help here, especially with the fog this bad, going into your options and turning down the brightness could be beneficial.
Definitely.
To help with that glare.
Cut down on some of that glare. Yeah, great minds. Canadian minds.
We'll stick around here.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
All that snow that you're used to
yeah,
blinding, you guys turn that glare down. It's just going to be like, no, stop.
Dude, snow blindness sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it.
It's a real thing.
I tell people all the time, I'm like,
thing.
you get sunburned so often snowboarding because of the snow and it blinding you.
And because you're cold and you don't realize, like, it's you're getting double sun, basically. It's kind of crazy. Or if you're, like, ice fishing or doing anything like that.
Yeah.
So we've got Miss Lizard still just trying to find any movement, just anything through that. Now, Cadence was our first competitor to get in, right around the same time as Capitalize, but that also means that Cadence is going to be the first one to extract from this. So we will see Cadence sooner than the others making their way towards extract. Raz making his way around still, just running. This is the point. This is the problem where they get to a lot of times, especially later on in the raid, where they're not finding as many people around, and you kind of have to, like, for me, I kind of feel like it's one of those situations, especially after hosting this, for the past few days and seeing what's happening. I feel like you need to just go in a building and you just need to wait. Cadence is taking a lot of damage. No tummy. Cadence thinking it might have been a guard, could be a PMC.
I think, well, Wee Woo was hit a bunch of times, so it could be raiders out there.
Mm-hmm.
I know, very technical, very technical.
Very technical. Wee Woo, Wee Woo. The Wee Woos are going. It's the Wee Woos, guys. It's the Wee Woos.
It's just the healing.
The Wee Woo bad guys, they coming.
I expect to tune into your stream, and whenever you're here, that's what you say. We need to go get the Wee Woo bad guys.
It's really not far off.
Coming at me.
I feel like you're joking, but I'm not. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
You're joking. Big boy talk here.
It may be beneficial here for Cadence to actually be in this room healing. Give some scavs the time to spawn in. Give the AI scavs time to spawn in. Works out well.
I'm having fun.
And sometimes they do just get really aggro and just push. So it could be really beneficial for them if it is raiders. Yeah, like they just don't care. They just come right at you.
Okay,
so
nice. Yeah.
You just gotta watch for the knee slide.
Doing good.
So yeah, let me ask you guys: do you guys like the multicolor health bars, or do you guys just use the black, like the original black and red? Nixia, go. What do you use?
I'm a big fan. I like the multicolored. I feel like if it's not just like blaring in my face, like, hey, idiot, heal. Yeah, I like the green and the red. That's my personal preference.
What about you, Grumbles? Oh, getting into it one more time.
That's gotta be a raider.
Raiders.
Losing his stomach.
Yet again, that's my only issue, and people swear by these slick armors and swear by them, is the stomach damage that you consistently take.
This is just a healing stream.
You just have to be prepared for it, though. What did he say?
This is a healing stream.
He's just gonna sit in the toilet.
Friend,
go ahead and heal.
You have no idea. If he only knew how much healing happened between them today.
His stomach has been blacked multiple times now. Like, his energy has got to be getting low, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, there's no. Oh gosh, I'm super worried about how many, because you got to remember, every time a limb goes black, there is a small percentage that when a limb blacks, it can kill you.
Oh, we're hungry.
Just outright.
Yes.
Look at that.
Oh yes.
And yeah. His stomach is down to 47. I'm very worried about it getting blacked yet again.
But also, like, the vitality and health, which I'm sure he's got his stuff like decently leveled up, that does decrease that chance of dying from a blackened limb like by a significant amount. So.
Oh yeah. All right, Grumble's back. Back to the other thing with the house. Oh, getting a kill. Wait. Oh, little cheeky little peek on that. Looks like Miss Lizard picked up a kill over here.
I think that was a bodyguard because it had what looked like a U-lock on, but I could be wrong. Anyway, back to what you were asking earlier. I forgot entirely what it was you asked me.
Oh no, Miss Lizard. We'll get back to that. Miss Lizard's really getting into it.
Oh yeah, is that those players?
It's Carol Baskins. She got Carol Baskins.
Y'all know why I can't get this goddamn shooter born in heaven done.
That's Gluhar for capitalize.
If that hasn't summed up my day, I don't know what did.
Huge pickup. Way to go.
That's some big points. If he can get all those raiders.
Oh, getting into it with another guard. Oh my gosh. Cadence is making me so nervous.
That is scary. Not a position. Oh, I've run into that room too many times to the barrel of one of Gluhar's boys' guns. That's not a move I like to see.
Yeah. Oh my God. One thing that you have to be careful of, especially even veteran players like us, I see us make this mistake all the time, moving around a corner while healing. Because you're stuck in that animation. Yeah.
And you never know with the server too. You think you're finished the animation, but it's not quite done yet, and that can screw you over.
You're around the corner.
And it just becomes one of those
like an elbow sticking out.
Exactly.
Chicken wing.
And it just becomes chicken wing, and it becomes one of those discipline things that you have to learn. Like, hey, I know that I may get blacked. I know that my body's hurt, but I think it's more important to get to a safe place to heal before I actually start healing.
I need to bring in two serves.
So many. Look, he's going to burn through his entire surgical kit. I was going to say cervical kit, chat.
Cervical kit.
Ooh, I've talked a lot this
one
weekend.
Of those.
Okay, surgical kit.
We'll give you a free pass. We'll give you a free pass.
We did get Gluhar.
So he's sitting here just going ahead and and getting healed up.
I can't unhear that now. Sorry.
I know. Yeah. Let me just bring a cervical kit with me.
Just extract right now. We'll get an extra 10 points.
Oh, okay.
He's thinking about going ahead and extracting, saying, "Hey, I'll get the extra 10 points, just getting out." Oh.
And 10
at this point,
or
like,
stick it out and try to get
almost
more.
like a stump.
We have to go turn it on and go to hermetic.
He really is, and when he's talking about extract, you can hear him saying too, like, "Hey, I'm gonna go hit the button and leave." He's going full, like he's going all the way.
Yeah, he wants them pointies. he knows he needs them, so he gotta make every point count, right?
Can we change the official term now to pointies?
All
right, and the pointies for the standards. For the standards, he's got 11 pointies.
His entire midsection is so low. 29 on his left arm, 47 on his stomach, and is that 38 or 30 on his right arm?
You did say last raid. Like, these guys have taken some damage today. Like they just. We all know they're just out here farming their vitality and stress resistance. That's what they're really doing. They're not here for the tournament.
At what point is your PMC at what point is your PMC's torso just pure staples?
Yeah.
Like, how many times
I think he's at that point.
Oh, that's right. I totally forgot.
Yeah.
His stomach is more, his stomach is way more metal and like chainmail armor than it is skin at this point.
I wonder
he just has nothing left.
Or the guard that lit me up when I was.
It's every bullet that has gone into his stomach that doesn't kill him turns into like a Wolverine adamantium skeleton, and it protects him from further shots.
So you can hear him here talking here. He's got Gluhar. He's got one raider, but there are a lot more. Or I mean, one guard. There are a lot more guards on this map somewhere, and that's what he's checking for now. And this is where it gets kind of dangerous.
They're generally not too far away.
Like they're usually like within like the two buildings right next to each other, but they do scatter sometimes. It's kind of weird how they are. I've ran into half of them at pawn and half of them at bishop. Like they do kind of do their own thing, or just scattered out in the bushes.
You killed the guy that signed their paycheck. Why are they going to stick around? Screw it.
True.
Yeah. Now, Grumbles, back onto the colors of the player. Do you like the black and white, or do you go with the colored and the green and the red?
I like the colored. I really like the colored. I used to love the black and white. When the colored first came out, I was like, eh. But now I actually really enjoy it because it just catches your eye a little bit easier, in my opinion. But obviously, if you have issues seeing shades and whatnot, it might not be great for you.
Yeah. Not exactly colorblind friendly, but
no.
Yeah. Now, do you guys leave your HUD up the entire time? Do you guys leave your HUD up the entire time, like Cadence does here?
Yes.
No, or do you have it disappear? I leave mine up all the time. I like it better.
Yeah, I like having my stamina bar and the health HUD up at all times.
No problem.
It's just a change I never made. To be honest.
That's one of those things that's just personal preference. You know, there's no right or wrong way to have it. It's just what you like.
I still really like this from Cadence, switching out sights as he needs from building to building, saying, okay, this is what I need for this area. I'm going to switch it out. This is what I need for this area. Really, I mean, this is an amazing showing from Cadence, especially after the bad luck that Cadence has had the entire day. Now just coming out and showing, hey, this is what I'm really about. This is how I play. And that's one thing that you'll notice about the tournament too here is the tournament forces players to play a lot differently than they're used to, whereas this map gives them the freedom to say, hey, show us how you actually play. Yeah, you have an objective.
That's what I like about it.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the grand finale. Just like the give it all you got, impress us, put on a show.
Looks like Razzle is hunting something inside the train.
Remember button was pulled? Yeah, Floof, I know.
Yeah, we saw a lot of action
Thanks for the,
in that train yard yesterday, in that train building.
It definitely doesn't look like
always struggle in the train building.
I'm killing time.
You need to add what?
17 minutes.
They need to add Thomas the Tank Engine in there.
Oh,
like, can we make it so when the train comes in now, you just hear like the doot 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 doot. And like,
I'm pretty sure we would get MTA striked for streaming that.
Well, they could do it like Russia. It could be like niet 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 niet.
Oh, Razzle picking up somebody on the train, getting some kills on the train. Was that PMC or Raider?
It's hard to tell with the fog.
Huge.
That's
it.
It could even be. Sometimes. Well, does Gluhar only come with the train if he's already on the map, or can he sometimes spawn with the train? Or is it just normal raiders?
Just normal raiders that spawn with the train. If Glucose is there, then he'll be there from the raid start.
Yep.
Yeah. Because I know they make their way to the train, don't they, if it arrives? Or they're supposed to anyway?
Oh, I don't know about that.
That I don't know about.
I thought I'd heard something about that originally, but it could just be, you know,
raiders will usually just spawn when the train is coming in, and they'll usually spawn like either at the K ramps or at the train station. I don't know about Glucose going there, but that would be kind of a cool mechanic if that did exist.
Now, what about his close second cousin Fructose? Now, we know that he likes to hang out in the tunnels. And he grabs at your ankles and tries to give you a kiss when the lights go out. He's kind of a weird dude. We don't talk about him.
Oh,
he's my favorite one. That sounds like a good time.
I thought he was the one that just brought us sodas
like,
on the map.
Yeah, he runs around. He just grabs you, and all you just hear is like Russian ASMR in your ears. Just cheeky, cheeky, breaky.
Kind of like what the cultists kind of do, so just taking a page out of their book.
So Raz is moving around the map, just saying, you know, trying to find any points, any kills, just trying to secure as much as he can right now, it looks like.
Man, if they ever added some, like, body response tracking to the, like, you know, in the future you think like you'll put on a suit and you'll like be transported in VR and you'll feel everything. Like, Tarkov would be hilarious with those because you could just like KS flashbang somebody and then go up and like smack them in the face a bunch. It'd be hilarious. Think of the potential.
Yeah, I'm curious as what buildings Razzle still needs. He's making his way around the entire map right now.
I don't think he's got anything at Dome yet, has he?
No, I don't even. I've never seen him go to Dome at all.
I heard shooting after I killed that guy.
Yeah, Miss Lizard's talking about going to Hermetic at the moment, right now. And
That
remember,
could be
they
really
can use
interesting
their.
if those raiders on.
Yeah, remember, they can use the entire time. This is their show. They can use all of it.
Try and maximize the pointies. You guys don't like my pointies. Fine. See myself out.
Just get it those pointies.
We'll get you to read off the final score then.
Pointies. Let us know how many pointies everybody got.
And coming in last place
with only 76 pointies.
Yeah, pointies are so fetch.
Somebody just hit Hermetic.
I'm gonna go to the other one.
Oh yeah, you hear that?
On Miss Lizards, yeah, you hear it.
How can you not?
She's going. Oh, she's running back. It looks like she's running back up to Dome to try to get her points from it. She's saying, "Hey, if I can get up there."
What about?
That's a smart play. That's a smart play.
Hit that switch.
I don't think.
Get everybody
I wonder
else
if
to go
she'll.
down there.
I would just go on the rocks instead of trying to get all the way up top. I know you get. Oh, you think they're. Oh, never mind. She's gonna be on her in the building. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so she's trying to get in this building just to say, "Hey, I need these points. I got to get in here. Got to get up top." Because you know, if she's going to do this, if she wants it, she has to be on or in the building.
Oof. They're probably long gone. That's a tough one. But if you can't get it if you don't try, so.
Exactly, and that's all. Like, these tournaments are about. Just try it. Try and make those fun plays. Try and make those big plays.
Exactly, yeah.
Once in a while, obviously. I mean, these are kind of like tournaments are inherently a way to show off your skills, so you might as well go big, right?
Mm-hmm.
No scavs at all. There's one scav.
Well, Razzle's just frustrated. Just can't find anything. Like, just saying, there's no scavs. There's no nothing. What? Oh, Miss Lizard's shooting at something. Just.
Hit him again. I can't tell if I
She's
killed
hitting
him.
them.
I can't even see. Wow.
Can't tell.
Because she's not using
We
the
can't
voodoo.
tell
She's
either.
using the Magnificent Valde.
Right, that's why she can't tell if she's hitting them because she's not using the voodoo. You just made my point for me. Thank you.
It'd be worse. It'd be worse with the voodoo. It would look like you were looking at
Debatable.
Santa's beard.
Debatable.
Oh, your team.
I'm Team TAC 30. If we really want to get into semantics, I like the TAC 30. Yeah.
There was another one, but.
I wonder if she got him. That would be like the nuttiest shot if she got him.
Has been.
Can't hit water if you fell out of a boat with a Valde. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Good job, Walker. I'm with you, buddy.
I don't know.
100%.
The Valde, I love it.
I have such weird issues with ADSing and the actual site staying completely dark and I can't see anything through it. It's happened to me so many times. I've just given up on it now.
Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that.
She's just
I'm
looking.
sorry.
She is. Oh, Kanan's getting into it.
Oh.
Over here. Oh, pick it up. Get it.
Oh. Get him.
Hey, get it.
He's
Come
crawling.
on. Come on. He's crawling. Did you do it?
This guy's a tank.
I hope he's dead. That's a rook building kill.
Did he get him?
If he picked it up, I don't know.
Oh man, he shot him in the
Trying to
butt so many
reposition.
times.
Can you turn off?
He has to be dead. He's gotta be dead.
Turn the flip off.
Turn the flip off. Just you can miss Lizard yelling about the alarm. Our favorite wee woo.
And we're listening to the audio slightly turned down, so imagine how they hear it.
In all its wee woo glory.
Throwing a grenade out, going with that VOG 25. Instant. Literally
Instant
impact
explosion.
grenade.
Wait, is it gonna shut off?
Oh.
The actual. It's
Okay, guys, I think
he's just
maybe if he
he's
got
gonna
up
be
on like the
frustrated.
roof, like the metal
Yeah,
roof.
the roof might give, but
I know it's risky, but like I think he's going for it.
you got sometimes it's gotta be risky for the bisky. Get them
Exactly.
pointies.
For them. Yeah. Exactly. The bisky pointies.
I wasn't so impatient. I would have killed that guy.
Do you guys have that
You hear
Tim's
that?
rewards card?
Oh, he lit up! Oh!
Where you are?
Oh! 1 second. Oh my gosh, he just got tore up. But it sounded like he's got a black stomach.
He lost his stomach again!
His poor belly.
Oh, get him! Yes! Good job, Kanan! Oh my gosh.
well deserved.
Dude, great kill. Chat, get some hype right now for Cadence. That was an amazing pickup.
Very nice.
The man
You gotta stop doing this to us.
The man that is going to be using... Yeah, he's going to... He brought extra armors. The man that's going to be pooping in a bag because his stomach is literally gone.
Okay. All right, let's go.
Oh my gosh. Chat. He's leaving. He's done. Who needs his stomach?
I wouldn't have even done that. I would have popped that green stim, then I would have started repairing that leg, and then by that time it was done, everything else would have been healed. I would have been good to go.
Did I use an entire serve? I think I was at like 11 uses.
Oh, he's got no energy.
He's got zero energy right now. Also.
Oh,
well, luckily
he is not ideal. Oh no,
this is gonna...
that might kill him.
We're just gonna chug it.
Oh, he's gotta wait. He can't drink that Aquamari right away. You gotta wait for that 120. Oh no, he's doing it now.
No.
Oh, you gotta wait for the 100. No. Gotta wait for that 100 minus 120 to go away.
Does this kill him?
It might.
Yeah.
It's time to go.
I mean, I'm very nervous because he's got
skilling through it, but
yeah, he's got so many different meds going right now and so many negative effects. Especially. Oh no!
Shit. Oh!
Did your stomach get blacked again? No, we're good.
Just the arm.
Just
the arm.
Oh my god.
The energy's still going up.
Sure would be nice to have a serve kit right now.
We're all thinking the same, bud.
Oh my god.
Yeah, see the energy dump's happening still.
Yeah, the energy dump is happening.
You get the bonus from the Aquamari for a little bit, and then he's just got to go.
Yeah. And he just popped another stim.
You could, if he doesn't have a backpack, or I mean, even if he has nothing super valuable in the backpack, he could just go for that manhole extract, unless he's gonna try and. Did he take the train, or is it too late for him?
Where have these guys been already?
The train hasn't come in yet. I haven't heard the train. Oh, it is?
Oh, he is.
Sorry, I didn't mean did he take the train. I meant did it come in?
The train has got to be gone for him because it's 6 minutes left on his timer.
Oh, maybe it is. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's great.
Oh my gosh, he's making me so nervous. Oh, there you go. There, he's got peas. He has peas. Oh no! Oh my god! Oh god! Oh,
that's not something you want to turn the corner to ever.
Right now.
Cadence,
drop your backpack. Drop your backpack, please. Drop your backpack and go and take the whole.
I think it's 4 to 5.
I got really excited about the peas. I'm sorry, but.
I think we all got excited about the peas.
Eat the peas.
I think that was play of the game right there.
Oh my gosh. Cadence is going for. Oh, he's going for hermetic.
Balls on this man.
Chat, get some hype for Cadence. He's saying, I don't care how the rest of my day went. I am going to just dominate right now. I am doing this.
I'm going to win. I'm going to win a round is what I'm going to do.
Dude, full sending it. Like, chat, go to Cadence's stream. Say hello. Give Cadence some hype right now. This is huge. This is amazing.
Okay, maybe
this is amazing.
This guy, he's not leaving anything behind. He's just, yeah. This is it. This is my chance. I'm going to seize it.
Oh. I love
10 points. We need that bingo.
Getting the bunny hops in exactly.
I believe.
His attitude.
Yeah, he's
throughout this
going
whole
for
thing
it.
has
He's
been
got
great,
it. He's
dude.
got it.
The
I feel like
positivity,
you
the
have to stay
attitude.
positive. Like there's just not even the option to like let it get to you. You just got to keep going. But like they've all been really
100%.
awesome and
Just making that run. This is where things get nervous because he hit the button. Everybody knows, all the player scavs that are on the map are like, oh, dinner time. That dinner bell's been rung.
Wise man once told me, when you are extracting here, check this door. Okay, we're good.
That is a wise man. He kind of sounds like Anton a little bit.
Hell of a raid.
Got that voice. I like it.
The Anton voice.
that
Oh
was
my
a
gosh.
hell of a raid.
Comes flying in.
What an amazing raid by Cadence. Amazing run. Oh,
Good job. Yeah, the mag
Love
dump
it.
at
That's
the
gonna
end.
be some big points for him.
big points. Raz sitting on a few minutes left also, trying to pick up any extra points, trying to secure this wild card or even victory. It was super close. I mean, remember the points
Lizard
leader
just
is
hit-
out.
Yeah, and Lizard just hit Wee Woo. I think she's just going full send over to Hermetic now. Yep.
No, Miss Lizard hasn't run into Raiders though. And
She
hitting
may
that
here.
wee-woo, yeah, hitting that wee-woo may be bringing, ringing that dinner bell, saying, "Hey, Raiders, it's time to come out." Raz having a few little frame drops issues. We've all been there, Razzle.
Oh, we sure have.
Did he hear something, or because he is fixated on that location? Like
He looks
he's
like
just,
an eagle right now.
Wait,
Or a
did somebody
hawk.
go
He is just
underneath?
watching.
Oh,
Oh
it
my
looked like
God.
he's watching underneath there, saying, "Hey, somebody might have crawled underneath to go check that loot." Do you ever see anybody go in under there anymore?
Yes. I've seen some
No.
really funny videos too of a fire in the hole. There's
Yeah.
a little hole you can chuck grenades into. And once you're in there, you're in there, you don't really have options. So
We
Just
all
like, yeah,
know
this
by
is where I
now.
die.
Nice work, bitch. We know that video.
mm-hmm.
That was an amazing.
Gingy
showing.
goes down there because she finds the best loot everywhere.
You can't count Gingy going in there and finding 3 graphics cards. That you can't use that. She's the outlier. Okay, whatever
She's the
Gingy finds
exception,
doesn't
not the
count.
rule, okay?
Yeah,
There's only
she-
mad loot because it's Gingy.
Yeah,
It has nothing
there's
to
a
do
bell
with
curve
the spot.
for. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
a bell curve for Tarkov players. She's on the one side where she finds everything. Most players are in the middle, and I'm on the other side where I find nothing.
Yeah.
Some
I'm
people
still
are
looking
just
for a
better.
graphics card.
Get good. Get good at the game.
Get good, not the random loot. Get good.
Yeah, get good.
Raz hitting the button, making his way over there. Time is running low. See if he runs into Raider. Miss Lizard's at the extract. Checking corners, just making sure. In there.
Chucking some granadas. Just making sure.
This is where things get really hectic. I'm always nervous. Somebody could be running down at any moment.
Or running up. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, he's going
And
up
she's
top. He's
out.
crazy.
Beautiful. Dead bodies.
This was a
all
really
around
good
up there.
raid. Everybody just doing as much as they could, really utilizing that time.
I mean,
Being
this is
just
like, here's the
aggressive
thing.
enough.
Yeah, exactly. Being just aggressive enough. Now, here's the thing that's going to come down to it so much is the bonus points. Because Raz and Miss Lizard are right next to each other in points for second place. And it's just going to come down to who got those extra bonus points in those buildings. Who picked up an extra raider? Who picked up an extra kill? Like, they are scraping the barrel for bonus points right now.
It'll be interesting to see for sure.
Sucks, dude.
And you can hear Razzle a little disappointed about the RNG. Just no raiders, no nothing. Just nope.
Yeah,
I got it. I gotta go.
Dude,
That's part of it, though, and it's unfortunate when it happens to you. But he's got a pretty solid amount of points to stay in the. I think he got enough kills, and he's getting the extraction bonus. So it's possible. Anything can happen. It can be anybody's game.
It is super possible, like you said. It is. I'm excited because this is our closest, like second, like oh my gosh, because it could change right now. You know what I mean? Like it could change. Like as soon as we see the scoreboard, there could be a different points leader. This is our first day. Out of these first 3 groups where it is so close, and I'm just
it's the closest I've seen it. Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited. Like I'm actually kind of nervous right now. Like I'm nervous for who is going to move on because I don't think Razzle, if I remember correctly, Razzle has not lost first round in any tournament. He was the season 2 winner. He took the entire NA solos win, and me and him competed in the season 3, and it was down to me and him for first and second in that last round, and I died early, and he managed to just take it all. So I believe this is his, his game. He's going for it. He's going for that win.
We'll see who's got the most.
Yeah, it was
points.
a big round from. It was a big round from the 3 that stood. So we'll see what happens if they're able to dethrone, capitalize going in with that point lead or not.
Yeah, and we can't forget the amazing people that are behind the competitors also. And I just want to give another shout out to the amazing battle mods that give their time each and every week to do this. Like they give their free time, they come out here, they support this, they love this game as much as all of us love this. That's why we're here. That's why we're watching it. I want to give a huge shout out to Epic Failure Dave, Iron Fist, Dunk the Cat, and Frozen Tank. Seriously, absolutely amazing. Can we get some battle mod emotes in the chat? Show some love to the battle mods. Show them some love, everybody. Seriously, they are the best. Like I seriously, honestly, every single time I love it. I've had Brian as my battle mod. I've had Needy as my battle mod. They are the best, and I much love always to these guys. They put in so much work, and I just can't wait to see where they keep going from this. So seriously, oh gosh, it's gonna man. Guys, I'm nervous.
This season,
I'm so nervous.
Is just the beginning of this season alone has already been a huge step up from last season. And last season still had a lot of production value behind it.
So much work. And it really shows. It really shows. And just like the scope of what they're trying to do and how many events a month they're putting on, like 47 events, like that's so much work. So much work.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. And awesome that there's so many people involved that are, you're putting all the hours in to get this done, and it's awesome.
Yeah, and exactly. I mean, because you have this month, they're doing NA this month. Next month is going to be EU, and then the month after is Oceania. Like it's a constant thing, and literally, it just blows my mind. I have said this before, and I will say it again. I will support this team and what they do forever, and until they don't want to do it anymore or something else. Like I will support them. They are amazing. Seriously, guys. Much love to everybody.
Evasion.
Yeah.
Best thing I ever did involving Tarkov. Best community I've ever joined. I love it. Everyone's been great. Everyone's been.
Oh gosh. Also, because I do know that we are, they've got to tally these points. It's going to be a minute because we got to get it right because it is close. It is super, super close. And they're going to need a second. Guys, so let me go ahead and ask you guys about that raid because we saw some interesting moments, especially with Cadence over here. Poor Cadence.
Cadence.
An entire serve. Just on his tummy, basically.
I just don't know how that guy. He kept coming.
It's like the T1000, basically.
Yeah, I know.
He did. He just did not stop, and that was the thing that I loved about Cadence the most, and watching Cadence in that last round, because Cadence was behind. Cadence was very, very far behind. Cadence knew it going in, or maybe Cadence didn't know, but being that far behind and just going in saying, "Hey, I'm gonna play my game. I'm gonna have some fun," and absolutely saying, "Guess what? Do you think his surgery skill went up by a couple of points that raid?"
I hope so. I hope so. My God, how do you survive that many black stomachs?
Was it a full serve when he went in?
I think he said 11. I think he said it had 11 on it when he went in.
11 surgeries in one raid. Like,
yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, at that point, you just kind of go, all right, I'm just not a man anymore. I'm just nothing. And just every single time just getting absolutely destroyed.
He's a giant staple.
Over. He is. He can literally. He may want to look into a sponsorship from the company Staples.
Yeah.
After that. I do want to know, like, if anybody had clipped it from his stream, I do want to know what the healing XP was from that raid, because it had to be astronomical. All right. And it's just absolutely amazing to see. And like Razzle and Miss Lizards, their competitiveness and the way that they went into it, like, I'm curious, like, how much they knew going into this. I'm very curious how much they knew. Wait,
do you see that? 1,597 points just for healing.
All right, guys,
That's
if
crazy.
you are as ready as I am, let's get some hype in the chat. Let's take a look at this final scoreboard and see what we've got going on.
Oh my God. Wow.
No
what
way.
A difference. Like,
guys,
everybody's score just drastically. Wow.
That is insane.
This Lizard coming from third, I believe, started out in third, was like literally coming from third place to win with 102.
That is crazy.
Oh my gosh. Now, guys, she needed the double extract to make that win and got the double extract to secure it. Here's the other thing that's okay. This is the other thing. Capitalized going out early, but because he had such a high win or high point value, he still had 94 points to end. That makes him the new wild card, moving over to semifinals D, E, and F.
Wow.
By 1 point.
1 point.
By literally 1 point.
Out. Oh my gosh, guys. This is absolutely amazing. Like, 1 point difference. This is what this tournament is all about. Seeing these skills, seeing the just the competition. I mean, that means that our semi-final group so far, with still the wild card to come from D, E, and F, is going to be Xerox, Sensei Scav, and the Miss Lizard. Chat, seriously, again, GG's in chat. Get
big
some hype.
Big hype. Go show them some loving.
That is,
you know what the best part about?
Amazing.
You know what the best part about the semifinals for these brackets is that no matter who makes it through, it's a stacked group, which makes it interesting.
It really is. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And none of these people will compete against each other. They will all be brand new competitors moving into the semifinals. I can't wait. I'm so excited.
I'm excited.
Oh, man. Guys, that was amazing.
That was awesome.
That was a big raid.
Seriously,
that was
it really was. I'm pumped. I just can't believe that the wild card was taken by 1 point.
1 point. That is insane.
By 1 point, I know. I wasn't expecting that.
Man. And he called it too. He's like, maybe if I brought a backpack, I should have brought an armor. But you know what? That's still like 94 points. That's huge. That's
exactly.
Huge.
That was huge.
All right. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Please, Miss Nixie, go ahead and tell us where we can find you every single day.
Twitch.tv/Nixia.
Perfect.
I had to think about that for a second. I'm like,
I don't remember what it was. Got that partnership.
Nixia.
Yeah. Got the Nixia. There we go. Check out Nixia over there at twitch.com/Nixia. And Grumbles, go ahead and give me where we can find you at.
You can find me at twitch.tv/GrumblesA. One word, because I'm Canadian. I'm awesome. And I definitely don't suck at Tarkov because I got the hat. So
the Chad makes
the hat says
straight.
it, so you can't suck. Your hat literally says Chad, so the hat can't lie.
Thank you both so much for joining me today.
I'm the best step Chad there is.
I've had a blast with both of you. It has been so much fun. Guys, I am Unfluffy Bunny. You can find me at twitch.com/UnfluffyBunny almost every day on Escape from Tarkov. Thank you guys, seriously, again. And don't forget, once again, guys, go check out the evasion.gg/merch. Go find that merch. Go get that merch. Support this amazing team for the first week from 2/19 through 21. Use that code EVASION for 10% off. Guys, seriously, go pick up some of this amazing, amazing gear. We are going to send that love over to iCapitalize. Thank you guys again for joining us. Have a great day. Much love to all of you.